All right, everyone. So we're live again, and it's another RaddTitan chat, and it's
another week, and we're
another
here.
week. It's 100 and number 124 now. So yeah, we'll be up to about 170 if we actually did it weekly. We'd be up to like probably 170 by now, maybe more. Actually, it'd be up much higher than that. But
take a shit on my cornflakes, why don't you?
Yeah.
Well, or
if we did it like Georgia, we did like one every 3 days or something, it'd be much higher.
Yeah.
So yeah, what have you been up to anyway?
Nothing, man. Well done on the editing for the Thanos review, by the way. That's up, and I'm liking the way that looked. It come out really well.
Yes, actually, the first time you said that to me.
I've said you did a good job many a times, but I say it privately. I don't like that big Hebrew head getting too fucking big.
Well, it's like when I used to help out my dad and I never got a thank you, and it just feels like that when we do things together.
Yeah, so that come out well. That looked really good on camera. Looked good. It's up. That's done. Actually, longer than I thought it was going to be.
Well, I cut 20 minutes out. I edited it, and it was about an hour and 10 minutes. So I just literally cut loads of stuff out. There was actually a lot more.
Did you cut the moment out that you said it is the best thrown piece out at the moment? Did you cut that bit out?
But you have to put it into context of what I said. You can't just like throw the fucking comment out like that. No.
I can. I can do it. I can.
Yeah, go on.
I can even add attitude, and I can add gumption to the sentence, and still
just
I have the right.
Just totally misquote me. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm impressed, and I got my replacement gauntlet today, so that came in.
I'm still waiting.
I didn't notice, but you know what I noticed today? Because the replacement came through, and it had on his gauntlet, it's like a circle around the middle stone.
Yeah.
And there's actually a line that goes across it. So which hand is it? Wait, is it his left or his right? I can't remember. It's left. Yeah. So there's like a circle, and then the line goes like that.
Right.
And on my first one, it was painted and a bit better covered. But then when I got the new one, you could see this line, and I thought it was a crack. So I looked at the old one and looked a lot closer, and you can actually see there's like a line across it on both of them. Exactly the same place, exactly the same angle.
Was it a sculpting line or?
Yeah. So it just goes across the bit around the white bit around it.
I can't see mine. His middle one's well fucking underneath him. I have to lay on my front and roll over like a fucking puppy.
Yeah. So I mean, no, I saw that, and I was just like, oh, okay. Because I was going to say to the guy, like, dude, you sent me one. It's fine, but just want you to know that it was cracked. But, oh well.
Does the light up work okay now?
Light's perfect now. It's always interesting as well when you get two pieces that are exactly the same. So you actually have the two gauntlets right next to each other, and you compare them. And, I mean, they're all hand-painted, and they're probably from different batches. So you're looking at them, and you're like, you can see the slightly different shades. The new one I got is a bit darker, and it's just quite interesting to see that.
I remember when you got the two Spider-Man comics in the J. Scott Campbell ones, and to be honest with you, and the Spider-Man PF, your one's well fucking dark compared to mine, like crazy dark.
My one
completely different.
My one was working like on Mary Poppins with Bert, clearing the fucking chimneys. It's got like soot all over him.
Stepping time. Yeah,
never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Stepping time is stepping time.
You gotta love Dick Van Dyke, man. Great English accent. Mary Poppins.
Well, I've still got a Mary Poppins video that I could use for blackmail one day.
Dude, listen, I was fucking awesome in that play. Listen, what were you? Were you that shitty banker, weren't you, with your stupid plastic hat? You have a little close up at the end where you're singing the song. I remember.
Yeah. I don't think did I have a hat? I can't remember, but I was also.
You have a little plastic hat.
But have I was credited as an animal on the credits. On the credits, I'm listed as an animal. I didn't even need to play it.
So, are you listed twice?
Yeah.
That's
I went
quality.
to. I was meant to audition to be Uncle Bert. Oh no, what's his name? What's the uncle?
Albert. Uncle Albert. Yeah. The one who laughs all the time.
I was meant to audition to be that. Yeah.
You'd be fucking brilliant as him. You should have been him. But they gave it to Adele, the little camp kid that we had in our school.
I think he did. I think he did well, though. I think he did well.
He did do well, but you'd have been better. You would have been better.
I would have forgot my lines.
I was awesome as Michael Banks. I'll tell you that. Help us make a kite, Father.
I just didn't want to go to all the auditions, so that's why it was just the crappy things. It's like in the older plays when, like, you know, people are like a tree or something. You know, do you know what I did play? I remember actually. There's two things I did in plays. I remember was one was I played the demon, the Hindu demon. Raman, I played him, the guy with like 10 arms and 10 heads who kidnaps Sita, and I played him. And also I played the little skeleton.
It's not Raman, you fucking idiot, isn't it? Isn't it Sita and
no? It's Rama is the guy. Rama and Sita, the lovers. Hanuman is the monkey, and then
he's my favorite.
And Raman is the demon, I think, if I remember correctly. Someone may correct me, I don't know, but and then also I played the little skeleton in the skeletons. So there was like so there was the large skeleton, the little skeleton, and the dog. And do you remember Leanne Devine?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Leanne Devine was the large skeleton because she was like really fucking tall.
Yeah, she was hot. No, I remember she was quite hot.
Yeah, well, she got like her boobs when she was about fucking 10, I think. But yeah,
that's why we all loved her, man. God be praised. God be praised. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was quite funny. But anyway, we are live everywhere. So we are live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube. So you guys on YouTube, as always, you got an extra couple of minutes.
Yeah, you got to see the bit funny bone stuff.
No, apparently the Ravana, and some Ravana is the demon apparently, and then
fucking silly fool.
And then
no wonder you didn't get fucking Uncle Albert. You can't even remember who the fuck you play.
And then Chadman decides to say ramen because everyone's saying Ravana, Ravan, and so then Chadman comes in and goes ramen. Yeah. Do
you know, I got a question on the Thanos review where some poor bastard asked me, you know, is there any chance of it fitting into a DTOF? I was like,
yeah,
I was just like, fucking hell.
I think that popped up on my phone, and it was one of those moments where my phone just like little vibrate, and I was like, I'm not even responding. I can't respond at the moment. It's going to be mega sarcastic, and I don't want it to be. I'll come back to that one later.
Well, yeah, knowing your luck, you'd have turned around to the poor bastard and gone, "Oh yeah, go in an angle, try it.
Go in top shelf. It'll be all right."
No fucking hell, Jesus! I hope that guy's, you know, got some more spaces.
Yeah, good.
If you're pinning your hopes on that shit, you're in big fucking trouble. You know, if there's nowhere else for it to go, that's going to be a tough night, man.
Brandon's saying, "Please don't flirt with my man."
I don't know who he's talking to. Is it me or you?
No, he's got a thing for you, isn't he? He's still upset with me. He goes on about this time I pushed him, and I don't remember doing it.
Yeah, but that sounds like you.
Yeah,
you can be quite volatile at times. You know, I have to put you in your place occasionally. You know, like a wild horse. You need a good fucking reining in every now and then.
But then, in all fairness, right? Brandon's a sarky little shit, so he probably deserved it. So
don't talk about Brandon that way. I won't be listening to that. Don't give me any grief about Brandon. Brandon's safe, protected man.
He's saying. There's also his message. I'm going up to the top, and he's going. There's also a message earlier on going, George, when are you coming over for apple pie?
Yeah, he put on a thing, didn't he? he put on a post somewhere that I think it was his personal Facebook, just saying about I'm not skinny through choice or something like that, and he showed like a massive McDonald's thing, and there was loads of them apple pies, McDonald's apple pie. Yeah. So I put a picture, a gif of when he fingers the apple pie, in American Pie. He was like, "When you coming over?" It's like I started laughing my head off.
Chris C's coming in. He's saying about, "Hey guys, I was just wondering if I order a Promon statue, should I get it from Sideshow or the Promon website?"
Want it cheaper,
I think Sideshow's cheaper. I think if you get it from Sideshow, the actual shipping is going to be much less. And also you're going to get, I don't know, like if you're talking about that Batman, you're going to get like $45 in points. So that's the thing you should go for. We've talked about the Ninja Batman, whatever he is, because he's massive. Otherwise, if you get it from Prime One, their shipping prices were insane. So really
I've heard about that.
So it's a bit of like a hidden charge. So and also, I mean, I don't know whether they're going to continue doing that thing that they did with Griffiths from Berserk, where they basically made an extra exclusive, where they had the Sideshow had the regular and the exclusive, and then P1 had the extra exclusive. So it's
double exclusive. Double-hard bastard.
Yeah. The only piece I'm actually looking forward to and ordering in the near future. I'm trying to be really careful, obviously, because I'm unemployed, so I need to be a bit more careful now. So I quit my job, and basically, I'm getting paid till the end of the month, and then I get paid. I think I get paid another month, so I get paid. I think until the end of March. And then
what?
Huh?
Why?
Right. Oh, if we said why. So I've got to be a bit more careful, and I can't really be pre-ordering like everything like I always do. So there you go. I bet you can see a bit more of me. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of liked it before.
Yeah, fuck you. Your mama didn't.
I always think I'm talking directly to God when, I mean, I can just see your big fucking Hebrew beard going on. I feel like fucking Moses coming down from the hill telling me about the commandments.
Well, the beard keeps going really fluffy. I need to trim it. It keeps going like a bit like boom.
Yeah, you definitely got a fucking, what's that fucking thing? Amish paradise shit going on. There's definitely churning lots of butter.
Lots of butter. Yeah, Ezekiel feeds the cows, whatever. Yeah. But what were we saying? Yeah, so the only piece I'm actually looking forward to ordering, and I was going to order the Wolverine, and then they announced the edition size, and I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to be able to get this in the future cheaper. I'm not even going to bother. And I could just probably pick it up in a trade a little further down the line. So for me, I just can't be bothered to even go into it. But then the only piece I'm going to be ordering, and I've got about $640 in points, I think. Actually, a bit more. I think maybe about 760, I think.
All right.
So so basically the piece is going to be like the Guyver 2. That's the only. Guyver 3. That's the only piece I want.
Which one's the Guyver 3 one?
Purple one.
They showed a picture of like one of them Guyver things where he's got like a mantis thing and he's holding it up and it's ripped in half.
No, that's like I think that's like the what's he called? The Gigantic or something.
Look fucking cool. I know that.
No, we're not really a fan of that, to be honest with you. But
I was quite surprised actually when the Sideshow Mumra come up, man. The price of that is really quite reasonable.
Yeah, but it's 1/5, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's big though, isn't it? It's you can go into this 1/4 scale shit. If a 1/4 scale piece is like 18 inches and a 1/5 scale is 22 inches, you've got a bigger fucking statue. So it really, the price is. I'm not too sure. I think that's a decent sized piece. Looks nice.
Yeah.
I saw a Deeps comment like, "Oh, this looks familiar." That pose, I was a bit like,
Which one? Sorry, what was that?
In your teeth, are you a Deep?
Yeah.
Looks eerily familiar. That pose. I was a bit like, "Oh, put your fucking teeth away, fucking get your skirt off." Yeah. You know what I mean, Jesus Christ.
Brendan is the T-Rex one is 0, and Sim S Yeah, he's kind of black, but he's got like he's more purple. He's dark color, isn't he? He's like purple, like a really dark purple. But it's that's the one I want. And I think on the base, if I remember correctly, is going to be character called Zerabubus, which is from I think the second or third episode. So that's pretty cool. That's a good thing about these Guyver pieces is, I mean, on the base. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. I mean, I would have probably gone if they would have gone with the more kind of flatter bases. I probably would have gone with the Guyver 1 and then gone with like a Zoinoid, like gone with say Gregor, which I think is the green one, a Ramuth, which is the one on the base of the Guyver 1 anyway.
The hairy one.
The bat. So I would have gone with something like that anyway. And now that they're 2 in 1, that's fucking result, you know, total result.
Yeah, they are like dioramas, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, no, definitely. And what are we? Yeah. So I'm just trying to keep track on the comments on. I can see them on YouTube. I'm trying to follow both the YouTube and
good luck with that
on Facebook, but you know what? I can't. Amber Racy's just put a message on there saying unemployed bum.
Well, at least you look now what you are.
Yeah,
before it was different. Before you like had a job and no one believed it.
Well, you know, maybe I keep saying to Carlson, I keep saying I'm going to, because when I was at the gym yesterday, and my hair kept going into my eye, and I just said I'm going to shave my head, and I'm going to trim my beard right down. And she was like, "No, you're not allowed to shave your head." And I was like, "Well, I need to get rid of some of this hair, so I'm going to shave my beard off then." And she's like, "No, you can't shave your beard off either." And I'm like, "Well, what can I shave? God damn it!"
I think we all know the answer to that.
Well,
it's not going to be your damn face and your damn hair, which I don't know, man. Your missus likes the sort of homeless look.
Yeah. I
sent you a nice screenshot the other day. Actually, Jenny sent it to me, and she basically pointed out I knew Alex, batted for the other team. It basically said, you know what I mean, that men with beards is like there's a high, I think 77%, like the company of men. So I sent that on to you. I was like, that's cool.
I like the company of men. What do you mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I know you do.
Just got that picture from Wallace of his gladiator. You see it?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't look at anything when it comes up. With this up, it fucks it up. Well, I'll go off and start doing things. You look good?
No, I just replied to him saying nice frisbee. just love to fuck with him anyway. Gigantic Dark is the one holding out the Mantis. Someone says, what's the lowest edition size ever? Well, if you're talking about licensed pieces, that's actually quite a good question, because there's rumors, cannot confirm or deny, but then if you read through posts, you can pick it up anyway, which I did. Apparently the Pop Culture Shock are going to do a very, very low edition size of a piece that's coming out soon. So it's going to be lower than most. I mean, I think the lowest for Sideshow, I believe it's like what these bronze Star Wars pieces, which are like 25 edition size.
Yeah.
And I think there's also a bronze. I think there's a bronze Gandalf actually, which is like 6 or something.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like really low edition size like that. But there's all these bronze pieces which are low, and then obviously you got like there's a few pieces which are 50. Is it the grey Dio, the grey Hulk versus Spider-Man? I think it might be 50.
Yeah, I think it is.
There's a few. I mean, but if you're talking about like licensed pieces, it's around 20. I think it's 20 is going to be the lowest that I know of.
Yeah, so. And if you've got to go back fucking a long way for them sort of numbers.
Yeah, definitely. No, definitely. I mean, it's something that you know, it's just not cost effective to
more importantly, it's different to the time, you know, that to be honest with you, these numbers are put out because there's fuck all people collecting at the time. It's getting people into it. You know, you don't put out fucking 5,000 edition size on something when the market's so small that, you know, you'll never sell them, and you'll never, you know, you don't create collectors that way. People just be like, oh no, fuck that. But now, you know, collecting's, you know, got massive compared to what it was, you know, 5 years ago, and 10 years ago. It's unrecognizable. I mean, we got people that we know that have been collecting for 15 years, 20 years. Statues and all sorts from all different people, and they say it's madness, but that's what happens. It adapts, it evolves, changes.
Yeah.
Now, if you see a 20 edition size, you fucking probably choke on your fucking minestrone soup.
Well, you're ready for it. Anyway, what's he saying? So Sims is saying the new court Siren Aquarium has an ES of 9. Really? Okay. I don't see that, but yeah.
I don't know what it is. You know what he's talking about? What piece it is?
It's called a Dead Siren. It just says called a Dead Siren Aquarium. Oh, he's going to send a link. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know where it at, but apparently it's got an edition size of 9, which is ridiculously small.
Yeah. I've got to be honest though. I still maintain, and I said on the Wolverine. What are you laughing at now? You fucking chuckle brother.
Amber's saying, yeah, the highlights in your hair and beard are very nice. It's called
that's called minestrone soup, like I mentioned before.
Yeah.
That's leftover lunch.
I think it was 6 for the fish tank. I don't know what she's talking about now.
I was talking, and I said, you know, there was a big kickoff about the Wolverine edition size that was mentioned, but I maintain that if you fucking order early, you're adding to this. You know, we know people inside the company. We know people what's going on. If you choose not to fucking listen when we tell you, and you order straight off the bat, you think it makes no difference. All you're doing is you're pushing them numbers up. I can't help you if you go off and you do that, because they have people that watch the analytics. They watch exactly what goes on, and basically, if it's this much by this time and this much by this time, the edition size will be that much. And if you go in there and you steam in there on day one pre-orders, then you can't blame yourself at the end of it when you've got a 5K fucking edition size thing going on. Because that's what it is. Because there's so many orders going in that they're like, okay, so our rate of growth is X, our fucking point of product is fucking Y, we're going to make this much money, we're going to make that. I mean, I think I calculated on the Wolverine is about £4 million. Do
you mean dollars?
Yeah, $4 million. Yeah, that's on the Wolverine total, like edition size as it is like 4 million. It's like 4. I mean, that's the type of money we're talking about. That's fucking big money. You know what I mean? It's huge money.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for it, if you like we said, we've said it for years. If you stand together and you just hold and you wait. I mean, I can't think personally. In 5 years, in the 5 years that I've been collecting and I've been in the groups and all this shit, I can't think of one piece where the edition size has been to be decided that has sold out and someone's gone, oh, I've missed it. I can't think of one.
No.
I can't think of one fucking piece in the history of me collecting where someone's gone, oh my God, you know, this has gone like instantly. I mean, Thanos, the numbers were said and then it went. So you knew what you were buying into. But if it says to be decided or, you know, whatever it is, and you've lost out on the edition size, then you've lost out 2 months after it's been released. You haven't lost out on the day or on the week because it doesn't happen that fast. It never has.
No, sure. But that's the thing. I mean, sorry, I'm just reading this thing about apparently there was, you know, the Siren. I think we reviewed it at Tom's house.
Yeah, I know it, yeah.
Yeah, so the Siren, basically, they then made 9 of them. They called it the Calypso Aquarium diorama, Calypso Aquarium display environment. So apparently, yeah, there's an edition size of 9, but I don't know whether it's available for the public. I'm trying to work that out, but yeah, edition size of 9 for the
Gauntlet. The one that Tom had, it wasn't.
No, different. No, not that one. But there's a version of that,
right,
where it's like it goes in an aquarium.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
Apparently, Amber Racy says there are 6 of them, not 9. On this link that you just sent me, it just says 9 on there. Mm-hmm. I don't like to say. I don't want to say she's wrong because she's obviously going to have a lot more knowledge.
Never say
no. I'm saying because she's going to have a lot more knowledge.
Don't anger her, for Christ's sake. Someone that nice and gentle, man. That woman will have a dark side. That'll eat you alive. Don't upset her. Shit.
No, but I'm saying she's going to have a lot more knowledge of the Cool and Dead stuff. But on this link, the little spiel that goes underneath the link says 9. I still don't know what it is. Anywho,
I'll tell you something. I really want to see that jester.
Yeah,
I want to get my hands on this year. I really want to get my hands on one of them this year to see for review. I really think looks quite special. That
it does. I've seen quite a few pictures, and it does look decent in nearly all the pictures. And I'm quite surprised that I've not heard a lot of people where they're saying X is broken, Y is broken.
Yeah.
It seems to have been packaged pretty well. People seem happy with it, and I mean, even in pictures like camera phone pictures, it still looks really good. It seems to photograph really well.
Yeah.
So
you've just got your billing in you for your thing, so Flash should be in soon.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, Flash. I just got the Parcel Force for that. So that should be in soon.
You got Winter Soldier in?
Oh yes, yeah. Shit, I've got that on my list. Here you go.
Alex, step in my office.
It's here. I've started to write notes. Look. Well, that's because there's so many fucking customs being made now. I can't remember who's who, so I had to write down a big list of it. So yeah, XM Carnage. Talking about that. So I've emailed my loads of shipping out. I've emailed my contact and said, you want to sort out mine? Where the fuck is my one?
Is it Mo? Is Mohammed? You Safik?
Yeah. So, but I've got to get off someone for then Mo to ship it. So I've said like, where's mine? So I'm going to hopefully I can get it just before. I just want to say actually. Because we've got quite a lot of followers in like Singapore, China, and over in the East. So Happy New Year, because it's Chinese New Year, isn't it? So
is it today?
It's coming up. So yeah, big Happy New Year to everyone. So just want to throw it out there. We got quite a big following on
Drink and Drive
over that side. Yeah. So yeah, just want to say that. Which Flash? Oh, it's the one by Bad English Studios. So it's the museum pose.
I was really impressed with the Lucifixion one. Alex went for a more museum pose because he's got like his sort of like DC lines a little bit more like that. So he's gone that way. I like them a little bit more dynamic. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I really am.
Yeah.
You happy with Winter Soldier?
What's this? Vapin with Twisted 420. Deadpool won't be announced because it's the Deadpool bust won't be announced because it's a limited edition.
What are you talking about? Sideshow.
He brought the Deadpool bust from Sideshow, and they still haven't announced the edition size. That's because there's a limited edition. It won't be announced.
It's an open edition size.
Yeah.
Don't say limited edition. This is a bullshit word. It's an open edition.
It says on the bottom, limited edition.
Yeah, but that thing is an open edition size. Yeah. It means there is no number. Only Sideshow will know how many of them they've made. Nobody else will know. So it could be 20,000 of them. Could be 200,000 of them. You just don't know. There could be 3.
There's loads. I mean, it's like
it could be only 3 of them.
The funny thing is the original Wolf Predator. It was a limited edition, and no one knows how many there were. But apparently, there's not that many. Apparently, there's not many at all. But then you got the Hulk market, which kind of flooded the market. You know, you've got the Galactus, which again no one really knows.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that the Wolf Predator is a particularly different case because of the huge amount of breakages. They actually stopped production due to the fact that they had to do so many replacements. Yeah. That's the reason why that number is quite rare, and that piece can go for like $5,000.
Well, apparently it's oh, fuck, there's no coffee left. Damn it. I was like, well, apparently, what the fuck? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, apparently there's less than 250 of those.
Yeah, but apparently there's less than fucking 150 of them that are mint, or less than that.
It's the same as
so many of those were damaged in shipping and breakages and things like that. If you've got a fucking mint condition one, it's you've done well because they're very rare.
Oh, it's the same as the Robocop bust, the Sideshow Robocop Fred Burton bust. That's an edition size of 250, but apparently like, half of them broke. The neck was cast so thin that they were broken shipping. So there's apparently.
I heard the same with that Lucifixion Flash, though. I heard that you know, although it's got an edition size of 40, that there isn't 40 out. There's less.
Not yet. They've only made batch 1 at the moment, and they're getting the numbers together to make batch 2. So at the moment, it's got 40 edition size written on the base. And potentially they're going to make another 20, but at the moment they've only made 20. Or no, they made 20. I think they made like 25. I think they said, and then they got like, you know, they've got 1. Someone else has got 1. One of the artists has got 1.
Yeah.
So there's like 20 that went around.
Sweet.
Apparently, the Vapping with Twisted 420 said, "You guys, Guyver review got me started. It brought back some memories of my youth."
Oh yeah, fuck yeah!
I hope it was the
way around.
I was going to say that. I hope it was the bust and not the kit, because that kit one was pretty bad.
But that shows that's proper loyalty, man. That's old school shit going on there.
Well, I don't know, because it could be the bust. I've just asked, so he could come back and say no, it was the bust. Then he's not that loyal. So he's only been around. All right. So, do you have any clue when XM Dr. Octopus is going up? Oh God, not sure. I mean, it's still being painted up, so you know, could be when do we now? The thing is everyone's got to remember that because of Chinese New Year, all the production halts for 2 months. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. Like 6 weeks, I think it is. It halts. Literally everything goes to a standstill. If they miss their deadline before Chinese New Year, they close all the factories. There's nothing you can do. And so basically, hopefully, then that means that they'll get loads of concepts done and things like that. But I doubt Dr. Octopus will even be in there yet. Sorry,
Dr. Octopus, man. You're going to see that sort of, you know, at one of the next cons and things. That's going to be mid to end of year pre-order. If I had to guess, I'd say it was anywhere between July and September, that sort of time. So you're going to be all right for a while. You're going to be okay, because you know, I saw fucking pictures of the white Magneto painted. Fuck, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, I've got that on here.
That looks fucking crazy. I was like watching that. I was like, shit. You know, when you think of something, I mean, I've seen loads of fucking XM painted stuff and things, and you think, oh, that'll look all right, that'll look good. But when I saw the part, I thought, fuck, that looks pretty good, man.
I think I'm pretty bad. I mean, like, you know, I've done that loads of times. I'll look at a piece and I'll be like, you know, I'll see the unpainted and I'll see the renders and I'll be like, yeah, all right, whatever, you know. And then what will happen then is it'll get painted and I'm like, damn it, I was wrong, you know.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Really, I mean, so again, I'm going to ask you for the third fucking time. It's the last time I'm going to ask you. Are you happy with your Winter Soldier?
Did you ask me 3 times?
Yeah, this is the 3rd time. I've asked you twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do really like it. I literally, I wanted to put it somewhere safe, because my room at the moment is a bit of a mess, and I'm trying to sort things out, and I've sold a few things. So I made some space. So I literally had I wanted to put it away because I'm going to carry on moving things, and I just put it on one of my spare Detolf shelves. It's been adjusted, and it went in there, and I was like, okay, that looks pretty good in there. He fits in there.
What display option did you go with?
Well, no, that's I went with knife and hand. But the thing is even with the sniper rifle, it looks like he's kind of swinging into it. So literally, his hand looks like he's going to be putting the gun like coming down.
Yes,
I mean, so it's like in a mid where he's kind of like that. So it does actually really work. There's sometimes where you get like when you start mixing the hands around, it's a bit like that don't really go. You know,
one's an afterthought, and it always feels like one might be slightly an afterthought.
Yeah. But it looks good. It looks like he's kind of in mid motion where he's going to turn and get ready to actually do something with it. And then you got the gun facing outwards. I just went with the knife in the hand at the moment.
I don't like that arm though. That's the part I mean about an afterthought. That one, the arm up and forward, I don't like it at all.
Yeah,
I really like that arm up, like the cross arm across and the knife. I think that's fucking brilliant. Or the arm across and then the gun up. I like both of those, but not that other hand. Just that other one don't work for me.
I mean, what I did was I then I started looking at because I was going to sell my Allied Forces Captain Allied Charge or what's it called? Allied Charge.
Yeah.
I was going to sell it like I don't know several times.
I like that cap. It's an underrated cap. That.
Yeah,
I quite like that.
Yeah, no, but it was just something about it. I'm just thinking to myself, I don't really get excited about Captain America as a character, and I just thought to myself, you know what? Okay, well, we'll see what happens. And then I ordered the Winter Soldier, and I looked at the Winter Soldier, and I'm not very creative in that way, but I looked at it and I'm like, that is going to pair up perfectly with the Allied Charge, and they're going to go like as a team. They're going to look great together. And it came in, and I was thinking, nah, ain't going to work. I'm pretty wrong with these things. Ain't going to work. And then I put them together and look great. They look really good together. They look like
you sent me a photo. They look fucking outstanding. They don't go. The two XM ones don't go.
No. They had them.
You have the Sentinel of Liberty one, which I have, which is very museum-esque. My favourite Captain America, but you can't put that with the Winter Soldier because it doesn't. For me, that you can't have them next to each other. One's action, environmental base, and the other one's a museum with almost like a statue or monument-like pose and monument-like base, so you can't have...
It's like commemorative, isn't it? So
it doesn't work. I don't think they work together. I took some pictures in Singapore of them together, but I was disappointed with how they looked.
Well, the thing is as well was with the Winter Soldier, there was supposed to be... you're supposed to get Captain America shield with it, and what it was meant to have leather straps where he has it as like a backpack.
Yeah, sure.
And what was meant to happen is you could then, if you wanted to, put it on the actual back of the Sentinel, Captain America. But then Disney were like, nah, we can't do that. So it didn't happen.
Yeah, fuck your couch.
Yeah. I think it's all because it gives a bit too much away, doesn't it, really? Because of, like in the future, in the movies, Captain America's going to die. That's what's going to happen. So. And either Falcon or Winter Soldier will become Captain America.
Falcon's got to die. Them two, I hate the pair of them fucking idiots. Both of them. The Winter Soldier's the coolest one of the three of them fucking fools. Winter
Soldier's the only one out of them when you watch the film and you kind of watching it, you watch the like hand-to-hand combat and you're like, he's a fucking badass. He could actually do some of that stuff in real life. When you watch some of the other people,
he really practiced. Though I watched the extra features on Winter Soldier, and he is always practicing, always with the knife and flipping it, and he's always got on him. He's always fucking about with it. Even in other teams, when they focus on other people, you can see him in the background messing about. It's good when people take that shit seriously. It's really good.
Well, even the scenes in Civil War. There's a scene where it's in like a stairwell or something, and even
that leads on to the Black Panther and the Winter Soldier underneath in the underground car park sort of pass. That's really good. I actually saw that the other day. It's funny. I trained somebody, and he was like the head stunt guy for Game of Thrones, and he fucking was telling me the same thing, like that everyone's different, and that, you know, certain members of the cast, like they like carry their sword and their weapons with them all the time, even when they're not in shot. They like flipping about with their swords and knives and messing with them, and other people just don't give a shit, and like, yeah, just use my stunt double, I just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He says it's like horses for courses, man.
Well, it depends on, you know, some people, you know, because that's the thing as well, is like it's Hollywood, isn't it? So basically you can do it where if a little bit of good editing, good camera work, and it will look great. I mean, talking about fight scenes, I mean, like when you look at something like Iron Fist on Netflix, it's fucking dreadful. The fighting, the choreography, it is dreadful. It literally is like one of those things where the guy's waiting for his turn to go up and punch him. It's actually really funny because there's a Van Damme like series, and it's on Amazon Prime, and it's like a piss take of Van Damme, takes a piss out of himself a bit, and there's a part of it where he goes into like a warehouse, and there's like a group of like 10 guys or something, and he goes like he's going to fight them, and then like they all start to run towards him, and like the main guy of the crowd kind of like puts his hand on the other guy's chest and goes, no, you haven't seen the films, it's one at a time. You know, they're all going to go up one at a time. But anyway, but I watched Altered Carbon, and I really enjoyed Altered Carbon. I think I
don't know what it is.
I don't think you would like it. It's quite slow, and it's quite Blade Runner like. And
I've got that fucking new Blade Runner's just come in recently, man. And I spoke to Michael Riali earlier, and he fucking well put me off.
Well, the thing is I don't think you don't like the original, though, do you?
I like the original. I like it.
Okay,
but I'm not. I'm not like throwing one over my thumb for it. No.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, it's with Altered Carbon, it is a bit slow, but it's very visual. The fights are actually very good.
I like visual. I mean, I loved like that the Tron Legacy. That's really beautiful. That's very visual for me. I thought that was sexy, that film.
I didn't like American Gods. Yeah, sorry, Sims is saying, do you like American God? I didn't like it. There's something about it I didn't like. What are we doing? So yeah, a lot of penises in Altered Carbon, just saying. All you Americans have problems who've seen a bit of cock on TV, because I mean, like someone else.
But not as many people see as much cock as you do in your personal life. That's the whole point. You know, not many people do.
Oh, I wish. No, no, because I recommended Altered Carbon to someone, and basically they said to me, "Yeah, I watched up till episode 2, and then someone got his cock out, so I turned it off. I couldn't watch it anymore." And I'm like, the reason you're not watching it is because someone was walking around with his cock out on the TV.
There's Terminator ruin.
Yeah, that's if you watch the uncut version of Terminator, you see fucking Arnold's fucking schlong bouncing around, you know, as he's walking. So you wouldn't have got past the.
You wouldn't have
seen him go wash day tomorrow. Yeah,
you know, mushroom tip bouncing around.
Jesus, man.
Poor Arnie.
But no, it was good, and they actually redeemed that guy who bastardized RoboCop. So yeah, it was good. Joel Kinnaman. Anyway, enough talking about dicks and cocks and
There's my Thursday ruin.
So
all downhill from now.
Just before we go on to the pictures, let me just have a look through my comments. Oh yeah, that was it. So one of the main things that's been seeing, we've been seeing a lot on the Facebook groups and things. There's a lot of digs at the XM Carnage. So I just wanted to speak about that before we go into the pictures.
Oh, good.
So yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people basically are saying the colours don't look right. It doesn't look like the original art, and it just looks a bit too kind of shiny. And, you know, there are a lot of people hating on it at the moment. I mean, I'm going to get mine in soon before I make a whole assessment of it. But we did see it in Singapore, and we did make those comments to XM that some of the colours.
I don't like it.
Sorry,
I don't like it. I didn't like it.
No, we told them that some of it needed to be dulled down a little bit. It was just a bit too, kind of like the red parts looked like toffee apple.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they've improved on that. I really hope they do. The only thing I really dislike as well is I said it to I think it was Ben. I said it to Ben, and he got a little. I think he might have got a little bit offended, but I said to him, if you do the art print, make sure you do not use the fucking tongue head. And he was like, why? And I said, because it's fucking horrible, and I don't want to see it on the print. And he's like, oh no, but you have to respect the artist. And I said, yeah, but I don't like it, and I don't think a lot of people like it. So
you made the right call. That's the right call to make.
But they've used it.
Don't listen, but it's the right call because it's the worst head of the three. That fucking head is the worst one. And I've never seen him with a tongue, so I don't know where that comes from.
They, I think there are a few comics. I think in the series where he's fighting Deadpool, I think he's got his tongue out as well.
The new one, the more modern one that's recent.
Yeah. But not the kind of classic Bagley art. You never really see him with his tongue out.
Here's my issue, though. Before we even get started, right? Everybody that has one thing will turn around and say about something else. So if you have the comiquette, for example, you're going to turn around and you're going to say, like, for example, I can say, wait a minute. Do
you have the comiquette?
Yeah, I'm going to now say a statement, right? I'm going to now say, I have the comiquette, right? No, so let's talk about the fact that people are saying the XM, whatever, the XM one's not comic accurate or whatever else, right? You know, the PF, you know, what that head on the PF that everyone's raving about on the Carnage premium format, I don't know any comic where he fucking looks like that. Doesn't look like that at all. In any of the good, all them people that are talking about Bagley and talking about the 90s and the Maximum Carnage stuff and all that, he don't fucking look like that. So I don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't look anything like that. Yeah, the body type is right, but the head, which everyone loves, which I love because it's painted very nice, it's sculpted very nice, and it looks great, but it doesn't look like the 90s comics. It doesn't look like the classic Carnage. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Yeah. There are a few of comics like early 2000s where I think they beef him up a bit. So.
No, but I mean, also, you know, like for example, the tendrils for it, you know, the things, the black things on the PF. His look a little bit more like paint. They're a bit softer, and then the XM they're sharper, but they're both solid black. And in the comics, they're not black. They're not solid black. They're black and red, like the comiquette is. So the comiquette has the more accurate face and has the more accurate tendrils from the comics. It just doesn't have the body type, but it has. You probably know this more. You've seen more Carnage comics. Is the comiquette the muscle? Is it meant to look like muscle in the comics? It is, isn't it? Muscle fibers.
Not really. I mean, in the comics, I mean, because of the way they're drawn, in Maximum Carnage, it just looks like
it's just red.
It's just bright red. It's like really bright red, and so then the black running through it.
So therefore, Carnage from XM is more accurate because it has the Bagley head and it has the red without the muscle fibers running through it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, but then people are saying that the head doesn't look like it and whatever else. But
that's the first one with the no tongue and the teeth is Bagley head. 100%. That's what it looks like.
I need to see it again because I think is the face black?
Yeah.
Okay, because the original Carnage's face is well black.
Yeah, it's like black. Yeah. It's like black with the black teeth.
Yeah.
It's black. Hey, listen, I always think that you can always, like, it's very easy to, like, when you've got one piece or you like one piece to turn around and highlight loads of flaws. But I can promise you can do it with everything. I can fucking rip into the premium format with ease. People can rip into the comiquette and say this is wrong and that's wrong. I can do it with all of them. You can do it because there's so many subjective points that the artist has sort of used to make the piece. That you know, there's nowhere that's safe. There's nothing that's perfect. You know, it's very, very hard.
Well, I mean, Jen Mint did a very good comparison.
It was great until he fucking put Carnage comiquette last. And I had to, I was this close to red thumbing fucking him. I was like, are you fucking drunk? You've been drinking before you. I was thinking to myself, out of those three, I would definitely go XM. I mean, you could give XM the nod out of the three, to be honest. And
well, you got to remember that he's a really big comic follower.
I know that.
And I do think that the awkwardness of the pose on the Sideshow one, and I think altogether the Sideshow one does look more comic accurate to me. I do think
PF.
I think PF is more accurate. All right, like if you looked at all three and you said, which one,
head isn't, dude. The head is not.
But overall, I think it scores more overall than the others. I do think it does. But
I disagree.
I don't. Then overall, I don't like. There's lots of things I don't like about it. So I don't. Even though it's the more accurate pose, and it's meant to look awkward, I don't like the way it looks awkward. So counters the reasons.
I think out of comic accuracy, I think XM's is the closest. I really do. I mean, now that you've told me that, I mean, you've read a lot more Carnage than I have. Now that you've told me, and I think that's why I love the comiquette as much as I do, because it's the craft that I love. It's the hand sculpted, traditional sculpted, all that effort, all that work, that sort of muscularity. I just think it's a beautiful artistic piece. But because I'm not sort of like so heavily linked with it, I didn't read too much of the comics. I know him from Venom stuff, but to be honest with you, I think looking at the three of them, that the XM is the closest to the comic stuff that I read. Certainly the 90s stuff that I read. I think XM's is the closest.
I don't know. I mean, from Maximum Carnage, no. I think from Maximum Carnage, the PF to me is the most accurate. But we could have this argument and go around in circles all day.
Yeah, you're wrong. That's why.
Yeah, cunt. People are talking PF Carnage. I'm taking PM Carnage over the XM, not because it's good, but because it costs twice as much.
But that's funny though. That is because it depends on where you are and who you're buying from.
Yeah,
it really does. I mean, if you're paying double the amount, then you fucked up something, because it shouldn't be that much.
Yeah,
because I don't know what's the PF cost, the retail.
When it like 500 and something, I don't know, 550 maybe.
Right, so if it's 550 and it's 100 shipping, 650 tax, 650 another. So that should be around about close to about just under $800 for us, which I don't know what that is, probably about 600 and something pound. So that would probably place Carnage about £100 difference for me. So if I was to buy the XM Carnage from Mohammed at retail with shipping and with taxes, it would probably be about $750. And if that Carnage is 750, 800 max. So if that Carnage is going to be around about 650, 700, it's about £100, £150 difference. So if you're paying double, man, fuck, that's bad. That's really, really bad.
I agree. But then again, I mean, largest part of the sort of collector's side that is on this sort of social media, they're in the USA. So I mean, they will pay then shitloads for the shipping, and
because they're shipping so much less than ours, and they don't get any taxes, do they?
No, they don't get taxed.
So that's where that's the difference. They're going to we'll pay 3 times the shipping costs, and we'll pay 20% of the overall value of the piece.
Yeah.
Whereas with XM, we don't have to do that, because you just say to the person to put the value you want on the taxes. So we only pay fucking £20 taxes.
£16.
That's exactly my point. Where Sideshow will cost you £100 and XM will cost you £15. That's a big it's a big difference.
Well, Spider-Man 2099 tax for me was £118.
Yeah, so that's £100 more.
£102 more than I paid for Winter Soldier tax.
More than Winter Soldier tax.
Yeah.
It definitely goes to prove that the argument of price is more about location and connection.
Of course. I mean, if you live in Singapore,
if you're paying that sort of stupid prices, fucking get hold of Mohammed Safik, man. He'll give you good prices.
That's the thing. If you live in Singapore and you're buying XM Studios, it's just going to be well cheap to collect XM over there. So
That's why they all have them.
London. We've seen it, but it was a prototype. So yeah, we need to see the real one when it comes through to me.
Wasn't impressed with it, but I got to be honest with you. After watching Jim Mint's video, I was really impressed with the morphing head and the bladed arms. I was really impressed. I think the base it needs like colours and shading and stuff like that. The base is the weakest part for me. I thought the base was quite poor, if I'm being honest. Looking at his video,
well, the XM one,
yeah, weaker than Sideshow and weaker than the Comiket, weaker than both. Because it just on his video I couldn't see any real shading. It looked very much like the Black Bolt rocks.
Yeah,
the Black Bolt's rock, things like that. The Black Bolt base is nice, but there isn't enough sort of shading and colours to break it. It's very, you know what I mean? It's all sort of one colourish, and I think it could have been done a bit better.
Yeah.
So I was surprised, but I was really, there was arms and things that he had on the production piece that he had that I hadn't seen. There was this arm went across his body like that. I've never seen that arm before. So because we saw the prototype, you didn't see the finished article. So exactly. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful to see. I definitely was impressed.
Let's get on to these pictures.
How many you got?
Right. So we have 219 pictures.
All right, let's go then.
I'll delete that one. I can't bother to talk about that one. So let's just go through these, see, just double checking they're in order. All right. Okay, can you see? You can't see that yet, can you? Or can you?
Can't see anything. See you.
You can see me.
See,
yeah, you're right. So I need to do that, don't I? So I need to go screen share, screen that one. It'll go thousands of screens. And then you see it or not?
I can still see a lot of screens, and then one. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, we in business.
Another flash.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, just double checking. All right. So basically, this is a flash. This is going to be the version based on his name Wally, the original one.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
This is Rebirth. Sorry.
Okay.
So this is going to be based on Rebirth, and this is going to be. So I'm just trying to find the sculptor. This is by Gabriel Francisco Risco Yanis.
Okay.
And this is this is a classic Flash Wally Rebirth. Okay.
Okay.
And if we just go on here, so
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I don't really know much about the kind of Rebirth stories. I'm not going to lie.
I like the look though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not sure about them wisps and things, but I think that's just the effect used on this particular thing.
Well, so there'll be like a clear resin which you could probably take off anyway. So
yeah, well, it should be.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what most of them are doing now with the Flash, where they're doing this clear resin that comes off. So then this is the kind of update sort of side angle from the back collectibles. Spider-Man versus Dr. Octopus.
That's different.
It's well deep.
Yeah, it's big.
It's so deep, but it looks really good. I mean, it looks good from the front as well. I mean, I don't think I got them. I think we showed them a few weeks ago, but this is the kind of side angle, which was the last.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Update they did.
It's got a lot of the old Iron Studios in it, though. For me.
Well, the thing is I saw the Iron Studios version when I was in Singapore. Not Singapore, actually, in Philippines.
Oh, Philippines.
And it actually, the thing about the Iron Studios one is it actually is a really nice piece.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's really, really unstable and it looks unfinished. It's literally like so many little parts that you just kind of put down on the shelf. You don't actually connect them.
Oh, right.
And it's really, really badly designed. And yeah, it was really disappointing in that respect. But it has like a great first impression, but it doesn't last. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying.
This is the Figurama. This is Helsing Alucard. So this is the exclusive version. They're going for these real, like elaborate designs. You know, this piece is going to be
like Ryu, isn't it? It's very much like Ryu Studios kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, like Ryu, Somei. But this is like, you know, not the clear resin, but and there's just quite a lot going on there. You've got the kind of soldier at the bottom there, and it's kind of like all captured in his, you know, he's got his like power going around them. And you've got them all kind of working their way up as well here. Yeah. Really detailed. This one's going to be actually displayed on Sunday. They're going to be at the Wonderfest on Sunday, Winterfest. There's the head there.
Don't know about you, man, but I get a little bit of Michael Jackson going on that bitch. Gotta be starting something. Got to be starting something. Definitely getting a bit of Smooth Criminal there as well.
I think that's one of the exclusive heads, I think.
Yeah. I like that one more with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go. And that's the size comparison with a can on the bottom left.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know whether maybe in sort of Asian countries they have smaller cans, I'm assuming. Whenever you see them next to them, yeah, maybe.
Let's hope it's a snack pack fucking version.
Yeah. And there you go. So that's the stuff for Figurama. And basically they're going to have I think I mentioned this last week, the full reveal was the pictures I just shown, which was the 12th. They showed those last week. They're also going to be having 2 giveaways, and they'll do the PO will start on Sunday the 18th.
Cool.
This is actually, I want to show this one. It just popped up on my feed. This is Acme Studios, and this is a character I do not have a clue who the hell he is. It's called Feng Wan Wind, and it's quarter scale.
Very masculine. This.
But the thing about this I really like is, I mean, you got this where he's being displayed on a rock, and I just assumed, okay, maybe this is like the regular version, and then you got this version where he's on this like kind of like dragon dog thing.
Night and day, that mate.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing, is like basically. So if you look through the images, you know that's him there. So you've got to switch out arms. You got the swords, sword up, sword down.
Yeah, that was fucking cool with the dragon.
Like a dragon.
So crazy.
And then you kind of go, so you got that side angle. And then the thing is you could actually display the dragon on its own, like this. You can display them individually, like that, or you can display them together. So
that's really
I just think that kind of popped out to me that he's got these really great display options. You can actually display them individually.
When you first showed me the fucking side, I was thinking, oh no.
It was meant to be these ones first. These were meant to be the first images, and then it was meant to go on to that one, to then go on to that one, and then go on to that one. Yeah. Not what was meant to happen.
It's cool though. It looks really. I'm loving the demon, the dragon.
That's what kind of stood out was the fact that But I do not know who this character is,
who it's from, who it's by.
Oh no, it's Acme Studio, Acme Studios, but again, I just don't know.
Well, we like it. It's nice.
All right, so that's that. Oh yeah, see, that's what was meant to happen. He's got different color hair as well.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a sword up, sword down.
Yeah. I do like it with the beast on there, man. Gotta love the beast.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
I love that old school sort of Japanese monster shit though.
Oh yeah.
Takes me back to my Flight of Dragons days, man.
Well, this is more like
Chinzu.
What's that? That one, is it Three Kings or something?
Who?
There was a manga called Three Kings or Four Kings. It reminds me of that more.
I was expecting this. It was inevitable.
Yeah. So this is Warhammer. This is like a this hasn't been painted yet. So this is the Warhammer piece. This is pre-March Robute Gilliman versus Chaos Marine, and it's a 1/6 scale diorama.
Yeah, they'll be massive though. They'd be huge. That
it's big. It's basically it's Warhammer 40k, so it's Games Workshop, which used to be really big in UK.
Yeah.
And the rear boot, the guy who's on the top swinging his sword down, he's 20 inches tall. So basically, these kind of characters are like I think they're quite similar to the Space Hulks as well that they have, and they would literally be the same size as the Imaginary Arts
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster, yeah. So
monster. Looks wicked though. Dynamic, like it. Yeah, like that.
Okay, so there's that. So we've done all that. So then this is as a hand. So this is basically the Mega Man. This is just to remind me that this is coming in soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the base.
I was impressed with this piece when I was in Singapore.
It was definitely different, and they did their own kind of take on it. They done well. They did well.
It's big actually as well. It's deceptively big.
Yeah, I guess because you're so used to characters like Mega Man being quite cutesy and quite like dumpy and quite small. That when you see it, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that, you know.
Quite bad, then he looks quite badass. I like it. I'm looking forward to
it. The paint that they have on the back of his thrusters is what they should have continued on the Thanos.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they did a really good job with that. Let's hope that the production matches Proto what we saw.
Yeah, and then this is the Morrigan, who's had a really, really bad tit job. Poor lady. And this is just to show you the production piece. And what they do is they've paired it. So the top one is the prototype, and the bottom one is the production.
Yeah, looks good.
So they've done well.
Yeah,
done well. Okay. Then this is the Imaginary Arts. This is the I can't remember what it is, but it's like Optimus Prime when he goes a bit bad, I think. So this is gonna be a massive.
It looks good, doesn't it? Looks nice.
Looks nice, but it's going to be so fucking big. The tank. It's going to be. It looks really great. It does look good. Then you got these are then all going to be icebreaker designs. So they're going to be doing the Batman, and they've just put up a few teasers. So like very small teasers of that. Apparently, it's 80% done, and they just need to finish that off.
So what are we talking about? A 1/6 and a 1/4 then?
Well, they haven't announced that yet, but icebreaker designs are doing that where. It's quite interesting at the moment. They're releasing a lot of their stuff in both scales. So what they're doing is they're releasing their. They've got a few we're going to show them in, which are like Shazam, Black Adam, and a few others. And what it is the 1/6 scale is $285, and then the 1/4 is $645. So it gives people the choice, and also what it is the guy who runs it. He's a Bowen collector. He's got basically every sort of Bowen piece. So he kind of wants to continue his Bowen line where other people left it, and also fill in the gaps with some DC pieces.
Sweet. It's a good idea. Great idea.
So then this is Black Adam.
It looks like a really jacked Spock, doesn't it?
It looks like if Sylvester Stallone was to play Spock.
Hey, Adrian.
All right, sorry, just got to save some pictures that just come in.
It's a really nice custom version of this character. Can't remember who made it. It was on like a fucking massive pyramid or some shit. It was nice. Figure looked fantastic.
Yeah. So, hold on. So I just got some pictures.
Sculpted by Spicer McLeary. Spicer McLeroy.
That's correct.
I wonder if his characters, he's a baddie in this geezer.
He's a baddie, isn't he? And basically, is he a bad Shazam?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a baddie.
Do not quote me on that. But then it's basically the character that Dwayne Johnson's going to be, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he still is. He was going to be. Hopefully, he's still going to be.
Well, who's he meant to be now?
I don't know. I've heard rumours he was going to be Lobo. I'd fucking love him to be Lobo.
No, Lobo, they changed it to someone else. I can't remember who it was, but they changed it. Okay. So, then again, you got this like removable...
lightning and shit.
Yeah, there's removable clear resin. Then you got this base. The figure on this alone, if you go for the 1/6 scale piece, the figure is 11.3 inches. Just the guide, so just Adam.
That's
and
20.
Then if you go for the quarter scale, it's 19.1 inches.
Yes, that's a 30-inch piece, isn't it? That's a 30 plus.
Yeah.
30 plus job, isn't it?
Okay,
looks wicked though. It does look really cool.
Yeah. And then I do quite like.
It's so fucking big though, man, isn't it?
It's massive. Yeah. Don't you see Stallone?
Oh yeah, I totally see it, man. I can't help but want to do Rocky quotes all the way through it.
Then you've got the base there as well, which is quite cool. Again, I don't really know anything about that.
Cobra, isn't it? Yeah, it's a cobra. Yeah, clear resin, sort of blood dripping out of his mouth. It's cool.
And then you got they're doing a cable as well, so they've just put some teasers up for that. So I just got to have to change screen. It's called Nemesis Prime. Sorry, the Transformers piece.
Yeah.
Spanish Heart is saying I still remember that Flight of Dragons song.
I have it on my playlist actually when I'm training in the gym.
Yeah.
People like see me and sort of get out of the way and shit, and they don't realise I'm listening to Flight of Dragons in my ear.
Roberto Penn is asking who's doing the Game of Thrones Queen of the Dragons piece. I can't remember. I know that there was a bust, and then there was another one where she was with the actual dragon, and then I think there's another one.
There's another one where she's coming out of the flames, where she's naked and she's got all the little dragons around her too.
Mm. Yeah,
there's a few of them.
There's a few of them, but I can't remember who actually does any of them. So sorry for being absolutely
any of that.
Yeah, so we can tell you what there are, but we can't tell you who actually does any of them because we're fucking useless that way. So then this is the kind of cable. So he's on a Sentinel hand.
Yeah.
So I just find the Sentinel stuff is just like,
mate, it's been so bad.
It's just like it's been done just so much now.
Anyone that comes and speaks to me and says, like, I get messages going, I'm going to do this custom project. What do you think? I always, my next message, if it's anything that has a Sentinel fucking hand on it, don't send it to me.
Yeah.
I swear, I don't care if he's missing a finger or it's the other way round or it's a right or left hand. Please, you know what I mean? It's going to end up fucking a room full of fucking guys standing. Someone's going to say, like, who is this hand that everyone's standing on?
Yeah. Well, it's going to just be like, someone's going to take all these pieces and actually build a fucking Sentinel one day. So,
Well, it's going to be a doppelganger Sentinel with like 6 fucking hands.
Yeah. Yeah, God.
3 left, 3 right.
Actually, let me go.
What are you doing now, you fuckstick?
Shut up, you.
200 photos to get through. I ain't got time for this.
No, I just realised that when you're talking, I should actually not have. I should click on me, so because the people can actually see the pictures longer. Close all these screens down. Ignore the infinity screen.
I like them.
Do you?
Hello.
God, where are we? Where are we?
Cable.
Cable. All right. So yeah, so basically this is going to be the one pose with the gun out.
Yeah.
It's just another angle there.
Nice angle, yeah.
Another angle. Big gun on the back. I just
I don't like this.
You don't like it at all. I don't mind it. I think it's very classic looking. But again,
I like the design of the cable itself, but I think that the gun across his back and all, it just all looks a little bit too much for me. And I'm just sick of seeing this fucking hand all the time. I really am. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
There's so many other stories, many other things.
There's a close up of the hand for you there.
Thank you.
Right, so let's close up there. I like the figure. I don't have an issue with the figure at all. I think that looks
gun off the back though. Remove that so you can see make it smaller.
That looks fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. That looks like the gun's like growing out of his bicep.
On his bicep, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's actually sunk into. Maybe he's got one of those fucking axe chips. Do you know, like the axe chip in his bicep? It's like rested on his gun.
Yeah.
But you got the Havoc, which is this is just an updated render from what we showed last week.
Yeah. Interesting to see this.
There you go. I like this. I think this will be
popular.
This will be very popular. I believe in the Bowen scale. I think this will look really good.
I thought they did one of this though. I thought they did a Havoc.
Oh, did they?
I think they might have done.
Well,
I really love that with the clear resin fucking power thing in the suit.
Yeah.
The colours, that looks fucking quality.
And the difference in the textures as well, where you got the kind of Cyclops bottoms, then you got the kind of texturing here, and then you got the kind of quilting on the inside. It's just nice to have that kind of separation.
Oh yeah, it looks great. Really excited. That looks real good.
There you go. That's just the reference. Where he doesn't actually have the quilting. I'm joking. Then they're doing a Nightcrawler. So this is kind of starting off that.
So it's like teleporting, isn't it?
He's teleporting, and it's, I think it's I think it's a bit too much. I don't think they need the sword on his tail. He's got a sword in each hand and a sword on the tail.
Yeah. I just think that cloud's a little bit much for me.
Anything to do with guns, he upsets Roberto. Roberto Penna, he's just saying, who needs a shoulder for support? When you can use your bicep. Yeah. Anything that's like.
Also, when the gun is twice the size of your body and doesn't kick at all, or you're that strong that you can hold it, it doesn't matter.
I can't remember what he was going on about one time.
Probably the Punisher gun.
I think he lost his shit about the Punisher gun.
Yeah, well, he would, because it goes in the wrong way.
Yeah. There you go. So that's the X-Force version. And then that's the
I like it. For me, I agree with you. Lose the sword on the tail and probably ease up that the top cloud maybe a touch.
Yeah.
A little bit overpowering, and probably ease that off just a bit. Make it a little bit, but maybe not as quite as big. Yeah. Or even just lose the top of that fucking thing together. I mean, the copycat
that's too much height, doesn't it?
The copycat version is really nice. I'm still got my eye out for that myself personally.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so
also this is like one of them projects with with Martinez Belmonte fucking Calissimo's thing going on. That's fucking mad. Their one's mad.
Well, that's always the problem. I mean, there are so many custom pieces going around, and that piece by I can't remember the name of the actual company. We just say his name, but is it like Level Studios or Level 1 or something? But anyway, Franco did an amazing job on the other one. There you go. So I mean, but again, if this is going to be the 1/6 scale, then
They did do plenty of Nightcrawlers though, Bowen as well.
They're also doing a Sentinel.
Cool. Who's in his hand?
No one.
Ah.
No one. It's fucking spaghetti fingers. No, sausage fingers. No. Well, it's like an early render, so they're doing that. And again, I think Sideshow already did this very well for what they're doing. So I mean, again, if this is going to be the sort of 6 scale piece, could work really well.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit too rounded though. I think it needs a bit more detail. So I'm hoping that this is an early render. So
yeah, I think
we'll do a bit more work.
Yeah, I think yes.
This is just a comparison with the sort of J. Scott Campbell stuff they're doing. So this is a Psylocke and a She-Hulk. And then you got the She-Hulk here.
Yeah.
So that. Which looks a bit too lean. I guess that's the art. That's the J. Scott Campbell line.
I don't know why nobody does. Do you remember the cards that we had when we were kids?
Yeah, the one where she's holding the barbell.
Yeah. On the beat.
Yeah.
That is a really, I mean, the art on that one, and she's got one leg up. She's on one leg, and the other leg's going up.
It's fucking sexy.
That is a fucking beautiful picture. That's a beautiful bit of art, that is. And the sculpting, can you just imagine the body on her, the way that they did that is really sexy and playful. That this to me is just like this double pose shit. It's just like really, I don't know what that is. I just don't get that. I don't get it at all.
Yeah.
I just think it's, it doesn't say anything to me about her. It doesn't scream anything. I don't remember her, but I mean, when I've read and She-Hulk's been in it, I don't remember her doing shit like this all the time.
No.
I just don't, there's something about this. I just think it needs scrapping. Start again. You know, I think the pose is all wrong. I like the Hydra stuff and the, you know, all that. I can dig that. I've got no problem with that. But this, like, arse out, hips bent over,
did you say
posing?
Someone's put a Spanish Heart has put a thing saying 2 cheesecake ? Did you say beefcake or something?
Who?
What did you say? Did you say beefcake or something?
I say beefcake or cheesecake, you stupid fucks.
I don't know. He's got a question mark saying 2 cheesecake ?
It's not me. Maybe it's a question. If you have 2 cheesecakes, I'll gladly take one of said cheesecakes without no problem.
Fuck you. I want both. I don't share. Alex doesn't share.
Nah, that's Wallace that don't share.
Oh, man.
Even with all you can eat, he don't share.
Yeah, don't start that. I think fucking poor Riali like wakes up in a fucking cold sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, let me chicken. Ah!
Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right.
No, I don't know what. I just this double arm pose thing.
I think as well, though, I like the Mary Jane version of the J. Scott Campbell. I like the Gwen Stacy, and I think they really work because he kind of cutifies them and he makes them sexy but still cutified. But then I just don't think that works with She-Hulk.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. For me,
yeah,
you know, I don't like that pose. I just sang about that's all bad for me. So no, not a fan. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, can't love them all.
Nah.
Can't love them all, can you?
Nope.
So
can't love them all, but should like most and don't like this.
I mean, it's based on that artwork anyway, so
yeah, but that's shit. The artwork's shit. What the fuck do you want that for? It's crap. I mean, that is rubbish. That is awful artwork to base anything on.
Yeah.
That looks like a praying mantis. That's what that looks like. Looks terrible. Everything about that looks awful. They actually make the statue, their idea looks better than the artwork.
Of course, yeah. It does.
That's awful. Go away.
All right, so I'm just people are sending me things while we're here.
2 cheesecake.
2 cheesecake, yeah. This is a kit actually. I think Rob Newbury was buying one. This is by Jeff Yeager, and this is Hounds of the Baskervilles. So this is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So there's a 1/6 scale kit, which looks pretty cool.
It does look cool, yeah.
Yeah, look. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Rob was saying he's getting one, so it'll look good when it's painted up. And there's the other side. I thought the Hounds of the Baskervilles were bigger, though. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
They're just like dogs.
I think they are, yeah. I didn't read it. I haven't read it, so.
No, neither have I. Neither have I. Stop sending me stuff, people. Because Mac. Sneeze.
You are?
Yeah.
Good. Now can you breathe normally?
No. My nose is still fucked. This is the Guilty Gear piece. So this is by Connecticut's, which is super dynamic.
Fucking crazy. This
really crazy. I mean, this is like just I don't know. This is probably Keats actually taking our shots there. Then you got the close up there. What is it? She's got like this like angel devil thing, and they're like either side of her, and then that's a improvement render of the face. So I'm multitasking, by the way.
Yeah,
it's always dangerous. Yes.
Let's get off the porn picture.
Then they also got the Monster Hunter license.
What's that?
And it says it's a game. Well, it's actually an older game, but they've just released a new game as well of it, like massive dragon in it. This what's it called? Palico, and this is going to be the exclusive part of their diorama. So basically, the diorama there's all these kind of images. Let's see if I can zoom in and kind of go through it. Not very clear.
Okay.
So that's kind of all the sort of renders of them. And then there's the dio.
Cool.
So that's the exclusive part here.
Yeah.
And then you got these sort of things going on. Like
not very a must-buy exclusive though, is it?
Well, it's a bit hidden down there, really, but still, I don't know. Again, I don't know how pivotal he is.
You don't know how relevant he is. He could be very relevant. I just love the dragon. That's the part I love.
So he probably could be probably going to be like a little fucking, like Orko or Snarf or someone like that. He's going to be like a character like that, probably.
Well, yeah, that would be good because they're useless. But I mean, it probably is the fucking ruler of the dragon or some shit. Knowing my luck.
Yeah.
Looks cool though. Looks really cool.
All right, so there you go. This again, I don't know the names of these characters. I'm not even going to pull them out. And this piece, I mean, like as you know, like Connecticut's there.
Got good angles on this one though this week.
Yeah, it literally got posted about 10 minutes ago. That's why I've been trying to save them as we're going along. And there you go. There's the other one there. This is probably. I mean, this is going to be huge.
Come here.
I'm not sure the scale, but it's going to be big.
So, what are you doing? You've been sent out.
And then this is the other dragon that they've done as well. This is for scale.
Fuck. I remember this. Yeah. I've seen this before. I remember this.
This one was like up a while ago. So it looks like from here. Again, this is a tease. Do you know what I got told off last week? apparently I showed loads of things that weren't meant to be shown.
Oh, really?
And then I got told off because I got sent like a tease, and what happened was when Adi posted it, he cropped it more than I cropped it. So I was like, well, just send me what you want me to show then. Goddamn.
Well, yeah, fucking learn the language, boy. When we say send pictures of things you want us to share, don't send us stuff for not sharing.
But that looks impressive.
That looks fucking awesome. I love that.
Oh, Keats has moved to London.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Should meet up with him.
But he's over by Riali.
Meet up, man.
Well, Wandsworth is fucking mileage away, isn't it?
It's long, man. It's long.
Isn't it like near like borderline Essex?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, last week we showed the Mac Customs. I also got emailed, PM straight after by the guy to say, "Yeah, please don't try and say my name again. can you just say Mac Customs or refer to me as Miguel Alejandro? Just leave my last name alone." I'm sorry. So what happened was we were speaking to him about this piece, and I always maintained that I just found the waves were just too much, and I just felt that I was sent an image of just the body, and I felt the body sculpt was really, really good. So I kind of said to the guy, I said, "Look, this body sculpt is really nice. So you need to like hide it less." And they went away and they come back and they've done it like that now.
Yeah, that looks fucking cool. Yeah, man. I like it. I tell you what they could do, though. They could do an in-between, though, as well. Where they can have a little bit of wave, but only going up sort of around sort of hip sort of line.
Simes says he can hear your dog breathing. It's probably me.
No, it's not Neo. No, you won't be able to hear him because he's not asleep yet.
It might be
That's
me.
Alex's shit breathing. Sorry, mate.
It might be me, my sex pest breathing.
Welcome to my world.
Let me turn my gain down on my mic. So yeah, this is the surfer. So yeah, I do really like this. I do
Much
think
better.
it's cool.
Out of the choices of wave, no wave, or mid wave, I'd definitely pick this one. This looks great.
Well, this one's more like a classic look to it.
I like it. Good call.
And, it does remind me a bit of that old Bowen, though. Do you remember the Bowen but I think Bowen, he's lunging a bit far forward.
Yeah, he's more forward. Yeah, I know what you mean now.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's the Spider-Man I was meant to show.
Yeah, that looks. I love it. It looks cool. It's got very much jumping through the window thing. It's very similar to Iron Studios with the arms and that. I just I can see that in there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why the other one was where it was.
I'm sure there was a reason at the time.
I'm sure there was. So then there's more of the surfer. Also, the Ninja Batman has gone up for pre-order on Prime One website last night. Actually, this morning, sorry. And this will go up on Sideshow probably tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, so keep your eyes open, people.
It's going to be massive, by the way.
Yeah. Saw it with a picture with a little Asian guy, and it's big.
But it's always misleading because you just don't know how big those people are. Sometimes
you fucking bump into Mohammed, you shake that fucker's hand. You're like, Singaporean guy. He's about fucking 27 foot tall. Like, he's the biggest fucking. He's the biggest Asian dude I've ever seen in my life. He is the Harry and the Hendersons fucking giganticness. He come and met us. He's like. And I remember when I first saw him in London, and we were met him at a train station, I think. And I was typically stereotypical, going right. I'm looking for a little sort of unassuming, polite Asian man. And then this gigantic 28-foot fucking monster starts walking towards me. Like, what the fuck? Alex, you get robbed. You get robbed, motherfucker.
He's got to be like, what's he like, 6'2" or something, I think.
He's massive. He's easy 6'2", 6'2", 6'3". Fucking gigantic.
No, the thing about that is when we were in Singapore, you were well happy because you were like, I am tall here. Yes.
5'8" wins over here. 5'8".
And Mohammed turns up. Like, dag.
Mohammed, people stare at Mohammed. They're like looking at him like, that's one big fucking bitch. That geezer is a big guy.
This is then the teaser for the Pop Culture Shock Guile. So this is all they've really shown so far. And I cannot confirm or deny that this may have an edition of a variant with an edition size of 20. I can't confirm or deny that. But,
I tell you something, man. This that looks so fucking cool already. That Oh yeah, man, come on.
All right,
so elbow pads on and everything. Wicked.
Where are we?
Getting.
Oh, that's nice.
What's that?
My sister wants to go out for lunch on Saturday.
Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that nice? Tell her fucking, normal operating hours are 9 to 5, bitch. This is work.
And also, Studio Hive have done some concept work with PCS, and they've done the Michael Myers. So, I actually read this comment, and I actually read Roberto. I thought Roberto Penna posted it.
Yeah.
And then I read below it, and Roberto Penna wrote LOL, and I'm like, why is he laughing at his own fucking joke? And it weren't him. So it says, yeah, that looks like the perfect bicep to rest a rifle against. But it was actually Rob Newbury who said that.
I've got to say, man, this we've been waiting for Michael Myers for a long time, man. In that like, is it a jumpsuit? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the giant jumpsuit, or like a suit.
You want a proper mixed media on that. What is he holding? Like, is that like
well, in the first one, he has the ghost thing, doesn't he? When he kills his sister, he has the sheet over him.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I was talking to.
I love the remake of this film actually as well. I really enjoyed it. The Rob Zombie, I thought was fucking.
I'm not a fan of Rob Zombie stuff.
Oh, go fuck off, man, idiot! It's wicked.
Like bad, I don't know. But then again, I mean,
both of them, they were brilliant. I thought they were fantastic, really good.
Yeah. But I was speaking to one of the owners, and they said they're not really sure. They're not sure about it. They're not sure. And I said, it looks really good. I like it.
Make it, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Mess about. Get it made. That's what you want to be making. I'm not sure about the stair thing personally. I'd lose that rail on the near the knife. Fuck that off. Don't need that. Keep the step.
It's outside the house, so it's quite.
I don't give a fuck where it is. I don't.
No, it's a scene. It's like
I don't care where it is. It doesn't. The balance of the piece is lost.
I think
I like the pumpkin. I love the stairs, and I love the mixed media, like hanging, holding on to that ghost thing. That's all perfect. The rail thing, I don't like it at all. It really doesn't add any balance.
I think that's a scene. It's quite iconic. I think it's when he meets Loomis and he's up the stairs.
I don't care. Or don't you understand? Because the rail doesn't attach to anything, Alex. It looks weird. You can't be like, oh, it's in the scene. Well, the other fucking parts of the wall are in the scene and they're missing. It doesn't look right. It looks like, what is that meant to be? It looks like he should be leaning on it.
Yeah.
It just there's something about that's off. So other than that, I really like, the pose and the knife and the thing. I dig that, the steps and the pumpkin. Great. I don't know what they're doing with the grave. Maybe that's the exclusive or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, maybe the pumpkin is the exclusive, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have an issue with the rail at all.
You will when that statue's made. I promise you. When that statue comes out and it's got a rail right next to him, like a wooden rail, you're going to be like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, Roberto is saying lose the rail and add the door on the other side.
Well, there you are.
Yeah. All right. So.
Who's that?
Anyway, I like it, so fuck you. But it's going to be 1/3. That's the only problem for me.
That's massive. Fucking rail. You'll be able to put your fucking, your grey parrot cockatoo fucking thing will be able to sit on it if it's a 1/3 scale one. Your African grey can have a little sit on there, little birch.
So then I think this is the Scorpion. Is it Scorpion or Sub-Zero?
What, like a bust or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
the triangle thing is isn't that Sub-Zero, the triangle thing?
I don't know. You play the game more than I do.
Yeah, well, one of them's Lin Kuei, isn't it? And the other one's Shoiryu, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
That one there is Sub-Zero. I'm telling you.
One. It's the same one.
Well, it's Sub-Zero. That's what I'm telling you.
Yes, I said it's. Oh no, it's not. That one's different.
No,
that's Scorpion. Sub-Zero, no. They look different. That one's got a figure on his head, and that one's got like a crosses across his chest.
I think that one is Scorpion. I think that one is Sub-Zero. That's what I'm saying.
That's where someone comes in and says,
"Huh?
They're both Sub-Zero, apparently."
There you are. Fine.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hello. This one's not in order. So this is Tiamat from Dungeons and Dragons, just for the sake of it, really. So this was posted on Pop Culture Shock, and people were saying it's probably going to be Tiamat. But I don't know. The landscape looks too big to be Tiamat. I don't get it. So but someone in the comments was saying it looks like that.
Okay. Yeah, the style of the tail is similar, isn't it?
I don't know. He's got
three tails, but that looks like the middle one. I just love that dragon because I love seeing Venger shit himself and run off.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is Venger, like, I don't know if that's going to be Tiamat, but this was a teaser on Pop Culture Shock. I don't know, but hopefully.
Smaug.
Yeah, it's going to be Smaug, or it's going to be the fucking Game of Thrones or something.
Or maybe it's Ghidorah.
Who's that? Ghidorah.
Yeah. It's King Ghidorah to you, bitch.
King Ghidorah. Then you got... so this is going to be part of their Transformer line. So this is going to be Generation 1. And it's going to be 10 to 12 inches tall. Going to be quite affordable.
Sweet.
So that's that. And then there's going to be fucking Benji with his little demon, his little shadow bitch as well. That's going to be the exclusive.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's wicked.
That's going to be so fucking cool.
Yeah, man. Venger.
He was so bad. I bet if we watch it now. Do you know what I watched? People kept on messaging me and say you need to watch the thing on Netflix called oh shit, what was it called? Something like The Toys That Changed Our Lives, or The Toys That Made Us, or something like that. I think it was called Toys That Made Us.
Right.
And it was 4 episodes. It was He-Man. I didn't watch the Barbie episode. He-Man, Barbie, Star Wars, and G.I. Joe. And you just realize how the Toys That Made Us, you just realize how whingy the fucking villains are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Skeletor is like a whingy bitch. Cobra Commander is like a whingy bitch. The only one who isn't a whingy bitch is fucking Mumra. And he's a fucking badass.
Hordak's not whingy, is he?
Is it Hordak? He's a bit like a grumpy old man.
Yeah, it reminded me of my granddad a bit. I remember.
I did. I watched it. Spanish Heart. I watched it. You're telling me to watch the Barbie episode?
I watched the Barbie episode. Barbie taught me a lot of shit.
I was talking about cartoons, Rob. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, Mumra is badass. Also, the PCS are saying that they're going to be doing WWE lines. They're going to be doing some classic and some more modern. They were really hinting towards a Rock.
Yes, get the Brahma ball fucking gun.
From seeing some of Ant's previous posts, he's not very good at being subtle. For me, when I read his posts, I can just because when we had him on the chat, he tried to make a subtle comment, and I said, "Well, you're making a Michael Myers." Yeah. Megatron is Roberto. Megatron is whingy as well. Starscream.
What was the thing you were talking about the hint from PCS? What were you saying? What are they making?
Oh no, the Rock.
Oh, okay. They hinted at that. All right.
Yeah.
There was another one.
Oh, was there another one? Let me have a look. Let me have a look at my notes. So what do we have? Venger, Wrestling, Tiamat. No. That was all I can see now.
Okay.
I'm missing something. Then you have... So this is Adam Warlock by Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
The person I think commissioning this one is Denz Why can't people have fucking simple names?
Why can't you be called Sniff? God damn it!
You know, why can't you just be like me and have the most boring name in the world, Alex Thomas?
No middle name.
No middle name. No, not Alexander. Nothing. Just Alex Thomas. So this is Den's. Oh fuck! I'm just going to spell it. Lauchengio.
Lich and go.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, this is Adam Warlock, who he's quite pivotal in.
He's important.
Infinity Wars.
You're going to see him in the MCU, so this is a great idea. Because you can't have Thanos and not have Adam Warlock. I'll tell you that for fucking free.
Yeah. Sims says that's why I changed my name to Sims on every media, so people can't butcher my name every chance they get. Go on, give it a go. Go on, give it a go. Go on.
The Sims, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
From
that angle, it looks a bit like his pod, but it's not. At the back, no, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, like that. That looks wicked. I like that a lot. Can just imagine that painted up. He's got a really nice color scheme as well, Warlock.
Yeah, he's got the gauntlet on him there.
Yeah, you can get that shit off him and all. But he did take control of it after the Infinity Gauntlet. So,
well, didn't he have? Was it Warlock who had the gem in his head?
What you mean when Thanos took it in the first place?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You sure? Who had it in his head?
He's not part of the people that Thanos took it off. Not that I've ripped that out. No.
It was the one who had it like in the middle of his forehead, though.
He does. I think he ends up with. He has got something in his fucking.
Okay.
But I mean, not from the films, his vision in it. But
no. But I thought he had the soul gem, Warlock.
Yeah, I think he does, but I think he ends up with it. I don't think he's part of it when Thanos takes it.
Okay.
I haven't read Infinity Gauntlet in fucking about 20 years.
Yeah, Spanish art says he has a soul gem in his head, yeah.
He does, but I don't think he has it when Thanos takes it.
Oh, okay. I thought he did.
I'll have a look later.
I thought it was taken out of his head. In Infinity Watch.
I can't remember. No, not Infinity. Infinity Watch is different. Not Infinity Gauntlet. He takes them off people, doesn't he? But I don't remember him taking it off thing. I remember it being the gardener and that fucking really strong guy and a couple of other people, but I don't remember it being Warlock because they have a very funny relationship, him and Warlock. They actually like each other. So I don't recall him hurting him or taking it off him.
Yeah. All right. Well, anywho.
Unless he did it through deceit. He like stole it when he was having a shit or something. Oh,
I was starting to like you, Spanish Heart.
What do you say?
You're going to get blocked. He says Gio was right. All right, let's move on.
Let's not dwell on that shit for too long.
Yeah. There's no point. Can't go over this non-stop. Let's just agree to disagree. All right.
The neck bit is too big. I think the head is too small.
Yeah.
Like something ain't right there.
Well, just the proportions are fucked anyway. I mean, look at the size of his thighs. And then
the boot.
His arm, because of the kind of the forearm guards, it makes his arms look like little T-Rex arms. I just think something ain't
right
from that angle. The proportions look a bit off.
Yeah.
So what we got? All right, so there you go. Let's paint it up like a mock-up. You got this I don't know what that little like Anubis pot thing is.
Oh yeah.
Then you got this kind of mock-up as well.
See, for me, I don't like the mock-up colours either, as you know, as they've done.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but for me, Bowen is still the best Apocalypse out there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the throne piece yet. If I see it in person, then we can talk about it. But Bowen's is the best one. The paint, colours, the face, the proportions. I like it. I like the Bowen one a lot.
I feel you already say that because you own it.
I owned it because I love it. But that's the point. If I didn't own it, it would, it'd still be the sort of Bowen Designs piece I'd be after. Just like, I like the Maestro. I don't own the Maestro Hulk by Bowen Designs. I want that piece.
Yeah.
And I still like it. And I really like that Maestro as well. And that's that I will, if I can grab one, I will get one. And then you'll say I only like it because I own it, but I fucking like it. I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's you didn't like the Silver Surfer until you got it. Anyway,
the Silver Surfer is still the same thing. If you've got it and you think that it's perfect, then you're fucking lying because it's not. I've said this before.
All right, there's the one with the big cannon, which is like really big. That's like he borrowed Megatron. He literally like, Megatron, can I borrow your cannon? Megatron, come over for some fucking tea and we'll take over the world.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I actually do like that.
There's a nod to his heritage, but I don't like that at all.
I think that's the one time the head actually looks the right fucking size.
Yeah. Well, King Darkcross says he agrees with you and he regrets selling his Maestro.
I'm on fucking fire today.
The next person to agree with Geo will be booted from commenting. I just want to make
you will be silent.
You will be silent.
I would save you, but unfortunately, I have no control in this region. This is Alex's game at the moment. I can't help you.
We got Ed Dudes on as well, and hopefully I'm not clicking or whatever I'm doing with my voice. I always, what pisses him off is it when I start doing my like African clicking.
You're Nigerian. you're Somali chat.
Oh yeah, Sims has now said I agree with Alex on that. Good guy. Oh, there we go, Vasrod. I knew it would be you. God damn it.
Vasrod's protected, bro. Safe as houses. See what I mean about the proportions of the head look better here.
Vasrod is too defiant for me.
Do you think if you remove them Cobra sort of flaps on the back of his head, I think the head would be closer to the right size?
Yeah.
Just need to drop them neck things, and neck things are well big, man.
Yeah, it just looks like he's like, it's got like an air conditioner sitting there. Gets hot in that suit, man. He needs to have some fucking ventilation.
Yeah. You need to lose that purple shit as well and get back to the, the metallic blue.
There you go.
Grays, black boots.
Damn it.
See what I mean? Because the neck thing, go back. See, the neck thing is smaller there, and then when you remove it, it's massive.
One of those.
It's not.
No, the fins go over the top of it, I think.
No, it's bigger. It goes up. I think that neck thing needs to be dropped down, and then the head maybe just a tiny bit bigger.
Kevin says it looks like Cobra Commander.
I like the portrait.
It's not Cobra Commander. It's Serpentine or something you're talking about.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah. Luch is saying, "I looks like a radiator." There you go. That looks a bit bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely just not with that. I don't like the snarling faces personally.
All right, then this is their domino they're working on.
Cool.
I know they did a domino before. It was really crouched down. It was really small. That was quite nice. But this looks better. And I like the boobies.
The booblas.
Yeah. So I just think the only thing about this, I actually don't mind this figure at all. I think the figure looks great, but then I don't like the base. I just think they've done all the work on the base, and then they were just like, okay, let's just fucking decide. Let's just finish this off now. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Time.
We've spent our budget like doing some work on this arse over here. Now, don't worry about the base. Just chuck some little fucking shit together, you know.
Some rocks, some breeze blocks.
Yeah, bit of breeze blocks and some fucking what's they called, wrought iron bars. You'd be all right. You'd be all right, everyone. We'll go with that Punisher that Resin Works did. Not Resin Works, Resin Mechanics.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got matching bases now. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a bubble butt.
Oh no, she's great shape, lovely.
Yeah.
Still a little bit lean for me.
Rebar, yeah. There you go. This then is the Sideshow sort of reveals. Well, so not reveals, when they get the pieces in and they do the kind of arty shots of it. So this is the Deathstroke that they got.
Crap, Deathstroke.
So, well, I'll be interested to see if it looks any better, because I put these on just before the chat, so I haven't even had a chance to go through these.
It doesn't look any better. It looks shit to me.
Well, we'll go through them. Chillax. So 19 inches by 18 inches by 14 inches. Apparently the swords are now metal. I think the problem as well is, and it's not crap, but it's just, I think the problem with it is once you see the kind of Prime 1 version,
it's not just really about that though. I don't like this pose, and I think they cheaped out on the uniform and the way it looks.
Yeah,
you could look a lot better. I just don't. I think it just looks a little bit plain. I think the base looks really plain. I just think the whole concept is just like, it looks like something that was out fucking 10 years ago. I don't think it doesn't show. Yeah. It doesn't show the progression that the company Sideshow has gone through. It doesn't show any of their skill. It just shows something that they could have done 10 fucking years ago, because this is what they could have done.
Maybe 5.
Nah, this is well fucking outdated. You know, it just looks kind of poor.
Yeah,
it's a shame, really, because it's a I really feel like some of the DC stuff. I mean, when you look at what they did with Bane, you know what I mean? There's just characters in the DC universe they just don't give a shit about.
Well, Bane,
I really think the DC license need to fucking step up and start saying this ain't good enough. You know what I mean? I think DC. When Sideshow go, what do you think of this Deathstroke? They should go, well, we think it's shit. That's what we think.
Well, Lockie's
saying this Killer Croc. Well, we think it's shit. That's what we think.
Lockie's saying, I think it was a project from the work experience boy at Sideshow. I don't think it's terrible, and I think I think there are elements. No, I'm not buying it. But
why not? You like Deathstroke. Why not? You going to buy it?
Can I talk without you fucking interrupting me?
There's shit in it.
Shut your fucking mouth and listen to me speak. No, I just think, with the piece, yeah, you're right. I do think it's a bit outdated, but I do think the problem as well is if this came out before the Prime 1 piece, I think, people would have bought it and been more impressed. I also think the other issue is that there's so many custom pieces out there, and there was the Vision custom piece of this that looks great as well. Apparently the Vision one is really, really flimsy and cheap in hand, but it looks great in pictures. So I think that their things are like ticks against Sideshow. I think the positive sides of it, I mean, if it's painted well, I mean, I think it's good that they've gone with the metal swords, and I also think it's good that it's actually displayable. They've gone for one that isn't
18 inches wide. How is it displayable?
Was it? Okay, it's not that displayable then.
Displayable.
You take up the sword
18 inches wide with the two metal swords. That now they're metal. They don't fucking bend. So where are you gonna put it?
Yeah,
it'll go into a Besta, won't it? It'll go into a Besta.
All right,
but it ain't going in with probably anything else. Or well, if it is, the sword's going to run across. It may look okay, but I mean, I don't know, man. For me, I don't see why this was approved. I really can't. I think if XM went to Marvel with this, they'd go, "Are you fucking drunk?
Yeah,
you can't have this." And I just think that I'm quite disappointed with DC that they allowed this to go through, because I really think that there's so many of those pieces that are really kind of not. I mean, Dark Side. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah.
What happened? What'd you do? I mean, you look at how they did the Thanos, and you look at how they did the Bane, and you just think that's what you can do. I mean, Jesus, you can do these things. Amazing. textures, details, paints, fucking sculpt, everything's there. You got all of the arsenal. You got everything in your arsenal to wreck it.
Yeah.
And I really can't excuse this piece. I just think it really looks poor. It just looks really dated, really like, just like I mean, you could put this in, and it'll just be a yawn for people. Just walk past it and be like, "Oh, who's that?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's
that Deadpool from 1970.
I don't think it's as bad as you say, but I don't think it's great. But I don't think it's the worst piece I've ever made. And I think there are elements of it I like, and I don't think it's.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think it's dreadful. Like you're making out as the worst thing they've ever done.
Do you like Deathstroke?
I do, but I wouldn't buy it
as a character. Right.
I do.
Now I like Deathstroke as a character, and I would buy a Deathstroke for my collection, but I would not buy that one. I like the character, and I think he's a badass character.
Yeah.
And I just, for me, I wouldn't dare. I would never buy that piece. Yeah. And that's where it's wrong. If I'm feeling that way, then you fucked up.
No, of course.
Same with Darkseid. I love Darkseid, and I would want one in my collection, but I ain't buying that one.
No.
I was going to until they delayed it, and I started looking into it, and then I was like, no, it's not right. And that's it. It's a shame, but I know what they're capable of, and they're capable of much better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was quite cheap as well. But
anyway, was it?
I think it was like, was it 480 or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, they're going to have to do something to get people to buy that.
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as you make out, but I know what you're saying, but I don't think it's as bad as you make out. I mean, like, I think there are some elements on the sculpt that are really nice, but I do agree that it could have been so much more dynamic as a character. I think they missed a trick on that. So yeah,
he could have had guns, he could have had poles, he could have had fucking knives, he could have had swords, he could have had anything. He could have had a switch out head.
He has a switch out pole though, doesn't he?
No, I can't see anything.
I don't think it's in this picture, but he has a switch out pole. He does have a few switch outs.
Where's the switch outs? Got all these pictures.
But if you look on the box, look on that box.
Yeah, but again, it's the same though, isn't it? I mean, why not take it where? I mean, you got all that armor over there. Why not make it where you can switch the arm and he can change the pose? So now you can save people a bit of space too. What they've done there is they've just changed what's in his hand. It's these elements that I find really cheap and lazy, and I can't forgive that. For me, it screams, we don't care. You know what I mean? Why not?
The exclusive is the bow stuff.
Yeah, pull the arm off, right? And have another arm go in, and have like him standing doing something like in a different type of pose. Maybe where it's going directly down, and he's got it like fucking smashed into the base or into the floor, and the sword's running across. Just something different. I mean, you're going to change the hand. That's clearly what happens. You pull that hand out and you put another hand in.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, for me, come on, man. You don't need I think anything you don't need. I mean, when a piece is done right, like Bane, for example, you don't need loads of switch outs because it's done perfectly as it is. You don't need all this stuff. But Deathstroke has loads of weaponry, loads of arsenal, loads of things going for the character, and I don't think they capitalized. An unmasked portrait would be great. Alternative arm or a couple of arms where the pose completely changes. That would be great.
Yeah.
I don't think this is excusable. I think, people just look for, oh yeah, it's not that bad. It's just like, we're living in a time now where not that bad is shit.
Yeah.
You need to be pulling out something special because there'd be 6 other companies or customs, other people that will make a Deathstroke, and they'll just make you look like a cunt. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make you look shit.
Well, the problem is this could be like what could have happened, with the the Magneto. Basically, they made the Magneto like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's only just started to see light.
Yeah,
it feels like this is the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
this was like an older project that probably came out. Was in like development when they were making the Batman originally. It was shelved for a little while. Same as like the Pinhead. The Pinhead's got good elements on it, but it's small. The base is a bit. It doesn't match the horror pieces that came out now.
Yeah.
So, like, Pinhead came
I mean,
out.
that lady Pinhead looks better than the original Pinhead.
Yeah, apparently the paint is not that great on her.
It's a shame. I saw some pictures. I really like what I was seeing, but you have to see things in person. I think with me, this is a touchy subject, and it's a sore subject, because I really think that the DC line is being really poorly represented by Sideshow. Personally, it's my opinion. Yeah. If I was sitting down having a drink with the DC people, I would fucking tell them that and all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as I say, I mean, yeah, it's like when you look at Bane and this, and it's like, yeah, they're in the same company.
Lobo, you know, even some of their female pieces are really, really nice, and some of them are really crap. But I just think that there's no consistency. I mean, the Marvel stuff from Sideshow, there's a lot more consistency. I think so. I don't think they have these dips like this with the Marvel stuff. I think, you know, it's all scores are not, you know, are pretty good all across the board. Yeah. And even with their movie stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of their stuff is pretty solid. But I just think, I really think the DC, there's masterpieces, and then there's like stuff that you're just like, wow, okay. Well, you know, what happened there? Yeah.
So, yeah, the new Wonder Woman, the new Superman look great.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's move on. So this is the peaks of the exclusive Joker. So this is the Joker and the Harley Quinn new PFs.
Oh, different. These look like they're solid sculpts as well. These there's no mixed media here.
Yeah, they're sculpted. It looks like. Well, Joker definitely looks sculpted.
They look pretty cool. They look like a bit crazy. What is he on? Is he on something? What is he riding? Is that a bike or a drill or what?
It looks like a pneumatic drill or like a big pogo. It looks like a big pogo stick or something.
Like a pneumatic drill or a yeah. Very different, very dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I got where'd you get that picture from?
Why?
Because that's quite a big reveal if that's what they're going to look like.
It can pop up in one of my feed.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I kind of like that. It's cool. I like the fact they're going with a little bit more of a dynamic one. It definitely takes away from all the other Jokers that they've done previously. Something different. This is good. I like this.
Well, this is more thinking outside the box.
But that's what I mean. It's a lateral thinking project, isn't it? You know, how do we move away from the Ledger one and the comic one and the Arkham one? How do we do that? And this is how you do that. That's great. Definitely going to give people that like Joker a problem, who probably have a few pieces and think, oh, I don't need another one. And then this will pop up and you think, fuck yeah, let's get that shit done.
So what was I going to say? So Lockie, yeah, these are the PFs. New ones that were on the reveal for the 12 Days of Sideshow. And who was the other guy who asked the question? Oh, apparently the exclusive is him holding a bomb cake.
Huh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Someone just noticed that. I just saw that on the feed. I'm just trying to see who noticed it. Oh yeah, Sinister Statues noticed that. Look, if you look here, he's got a cup holder.
Cool.
Yeah, that looked cool. I mean, I'm really happy with the kind of the way they've gone. When I first saw this though, I assumed it was one of the 1/6 scale Tweeter Heads pieces.
Yeah, it does look like that.
It's got that kind of look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
but if they've gone this way, this is great. I think this is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, definitely. This is the Mumra, and it looks like all my pictures are back to front, which is great. This base looks really well detailed.
This is what I was trying. I mean, I think this looks fantastic for me. I really love the look of this.
So on the bottom here, so he's sort of stepping on like he's like a rock or something. But then when you kind of look here, you can see like all the where it's been there for a long time and it's all dripping down. What they're called?
They're called something. Yeah, they're
stegotites and stegomites. But I can never remember which one's which.
Well, mites I think mites grow from the ground up, and tights hold on to the ceiling and hang down. So I think that's tights.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. So you got like all the detailing. Like I mean, like
It looks fantastic.
Bandaging, there's so much on the sculpt. Apparently it's canal.
But this is what I'm talking about. You look at something like this and look at that fucking work that's gone into this. Well, this really looks like it's been thought out and it's been well executed. I really think this is fan. I mean, some of the one. I mean, I imagine having that with that Skeletor or the stuff like that. I mean, that's some fantastic 1/5 stuff coming out. Really,
well, it's like if you look at the detail just on these sculpts here.
Yeah,
they look great. They look really, really good.
That's what I'm saying. The work there, the craft that's going in and coming out of there. I mean, that looks really impressive to me.
Really nice.
And this, I mean, I'm not. I like Thundercats. Don't get me wrong, but I can't collect this. I don't have this in my thing. But if I had a Deathstroke that had this kind of work that went into it, I'd buy it. So is there two different heads, or is there just one different head?
We've only seen one so far. Yeah. So this is 22 inches high, 14 inches wide, and 12 inches.
Detail ready, that motherfucker. That looks great. I really like it, and I like the exclusive as well.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at now?
I don't know what he's saying, but his Spanish artist said Geo is correct, and then in brackets, don't boot me, Alex. You're on the fucking list, man. You made up the list.
You're on my shit list.
Yeah.
All right.
I was expecting some back chat from Guerrera, but you've disappointed me.
You've upset him now.
Oh, Visionaries would be awesome. We found a picture of me when I had my 8th birthday, and I got some Visionaries for my 8th birthday.
Yeah, you do. You have Visionary stuff. You have Boglins as well, man. Boglins, I remember them.
And Zoids.
Fuck, awesome.
Yeah, Zoids as well. I think the
Zoids,
cape looks, does the cape look like media to you?
No. Could be, though. It is.
It looks like media to me, but...
Yeah, on the back it does. The front it didn't look so much, but yeah.
No, not there. It looks a bit stiff, didn't it? So I think
on the back it does. Yeah. I think it looks fantastic, dude, honestly. I think that really looks something.
Yeah, no, looks
love
special.
the sculpt. Love the pose. Hopefully they're packaged.
That all looks media.
Yeah, it does. You're right. Similar to the sort of stuff that you've got last time. I love this. Look at the chest bit that he's done. That looks great.
Yeah.
That's class. That looks real class, that. I tell you what, if I had the fucking Skeletor right now, I'd buy this piece.
Yeah.
It's like such an artistic flair. Looks quality, really nice, this. Really nice.
There you go, detail that.
Yeah, I love that.
It's all like kind of damp and a bit like mold-like.
Yeah. I love the.
So you got like a crocodile, a warthog, a vulture, and a bull.
Yeah, but they're like the spirits of evil, isn't they? They're like the things he has around his place, doesn't he? You remember them big fucking things, and when he turns, their eyes all turn red. They're the things that do that.
Ancient spirits. Mama, yeah, how do you living?
I like the exclusive as well. The plates, I like that.
So, the exclusive is the Sword of Plunder. I mean, this is going to be, I think it's less than $500, isn't it?
I don't know how much is it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's $485.
It's a fucking great price.
Yeah. So,
market, it's a pretty good price for a bit. That's a pretty big piece. That.
Well, this is mine canal, so yeah. I mean,
yeah, you can fucking see the quality of work there. Whoever did that knows their shit. Done a great job.
This also then was a teaser where they did the Venom bust. So we're still waiting to see what that looks like.
Looking forward to see that, yeah.
And there's the kind of getting worked on there.
Sweet.
So yeah.
I'm just glad I don't collect busts.
Yeah. To me though, that pose, it looks like sort of Tom Hardy, the way he would stand.
Oh, shut up.
Let's think about it. Yeah, cunt. It says a movie. It probably look like a movie version.
Like Tom Hardy. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying it looks like it's going to be a movie version.
Could be. It could be.
Apparently they said it's not. They said it's not. Warhawk Legends. Yeah, Sideshow did the Skeletor 1/5, didn't they?
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't asking you questions. Martin Canal did Bane as well.
Did Bane, did Lobo, did Carnage.
Oh, we might have gone offline on Facebook.
Ah.
Yep, something went wrong. So
Happened.
Yeah,
get on YouTube, bitches.
You're gonna need to. You're gonna need to
Get on YouTube, bitches.
Oh,
How long left anyway? I've got to go eat and shit, so come on.
Yeah, we've still got about 1,000 pictures left.
No, I'm going to be going very shortly.
I'm joking.
You have precisely 5 minutes and I'm out of here. I need to eat.
5 minutes? What? Yeah. Are you joking?
You have.
I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to check. So let's go through them then. Then Sideshow did the Legendary Scale Yoda, which is going to be $700.
Fuck.
So, but people are happy with that. People seem to be happy with that, saying, "Oh, you know, this piece, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Well, to me, that sounds quite expensive." But
yeah, me too.
For like a little fucking 4-foot guy, you know, who's smaller scale. God damn it. So, sorry. Yeah, to me, it was just a bit too small for me for that price tag. Then this is actually a teaser. This is by Sinister Statues. They're going to be doing a Doctor Doom. So this is Dave Cassie.
I'm very excited.
Doing this. So this is going to be sculpted by Franco Carlissimo.
Oh.
And apparently it's going to be part of, they're going to do like a villains line. So there'll be a kind of a run of villains. What we've also got then is there is another image which I'll have to get in a minute. God damn it. All my pictures are never in order.
What's this Thanos about?
Well, I was just trying to find a picture. So, close that. Do you want to see? You only have 5 minutes.
No, I want to go eat soon, so just don't fucking mess about. I haven't had my dinner yet. I've been training and messing about all day. I haven't eaten because I'm doing this by your timetable, not the usual 10 p.m. one, which I prefer.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
Motherfucker's got to eat. Otherwise, you see, I get upset. If I get upset, crap pieces get called out, and I get glitchy and funny.
Well, there you go. So, there you go. Sorry. There you go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So I had to come back out because I've got to send some more. Always get sent pictures of while I'm on. So I kind of got to go out and go back in. So this basically hasn't been shown anywhere. So this is a very, very early render from Franco. So this is the Doctor Doom they're working on.
Fuck, cool, man.
So yeah. What do you think about it?
Cool. I like it. I like the sort of more ornate things. I saw the legendary scale Doom, and I was very impressed with it. I thought it looked fantastic. Personally,
it's actually going to be more of a dynamic pose.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very dynamic pose. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm sure that this will be sort of posted on RaddTitan when it comes up.
We've got the right person working on it as well.
Well, yeah, Franco's just getting better and better. So yeah. This then. These are the exclusive ones.
Yeah, change of heads.
So you got the cake.
Yeah. Got the cake in his hand, and then you got her head is switched.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then you got the custom Thanos lights up. Let me see whether. So this is, I think, by Nicholas McQuarrie, and yeah, so he's got light up eyes on this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that. So this is a custom head. I think this is probably the best one I've seen so far. I just think some of the other ones to me just missed the mark slightly. There you go.
I don't know. I can't remember who's. I saw somebody's and it looked pretty good. I think it was Hasimo's one. I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Hasimo's one looked good.
there's another one though where there's one of them where he's got like a really kind of bulbous head, and I just don't get it. Everyone was going on about how amazing and awesome it was, and I'm just like, what? Are you kidding?
Is that how long it is?
That's still the chat.
Yeah. Have we been on it 3 hours now?
No.
Yeah.
I need to eat now.
She's lying.
We got to eat, so come on, let's wrap it up.
All right.
How many pictures you got?
Don't stop fucking around and talking then, so we can get on with it.
Shut up.
She's still there. God damn it, George. I thought she left.
Yeah, you see, don't bad mouth her while she's here, man. You'll get it. Trust me.
I thought she went.
Yeah, you're brave when you know she's not there.
All right. So then the XM Brown Wolverine. Last week we showed the swords, the bone claws, and now these are the claws. So I
really like that. 3 alternative poses. Very nice.
Yeah. It's going to be such
I know that swords are sort of like the arms are in similar position, but no, they're not actually. They're different.
They're not.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's fucking good.
Arms back.
Still like that one the most. Bone claw sort of position of the arms.
That bone claw pose is really the same pose as, remember the Wolverine comic you used to have on the back of your Wolverine?
Yes.
With the red background.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I just really like that. I think I just like the musculature, around the shoulders and traps, and his triceps sort of bumped up. I really dig that a lot. Just looks like above his neck, like it's all gone fucking, like he's got a rash. It's all bumped out. I just love that shit. It looks great. Spanish Art says the sign off with the belt for him. It's a bit I guess because it's highlighted. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, I see. If you go like there, yeah. I guess because it's not like an X-Men belt or anything like that. It just looks like an old classic kind of.
Yeah, I think he had that.
It looks like a bit of a pirate belt.
Yeah, in fairness, but he did have that, didn't he? In the comics, it was like that. I just think it sort of stands out a bit too much at the moment.
Yeah.
In the picture.
God damn it! I didn't even notice it until that fucker pointed it out.
Fuck's sake!
He keeps sticking up for you. He points out this shit. He's getting mob blocked. Dagnabbit. All right, so go the wrong way. Then there's the XM Poison Ivy's up for pre-order, cool. Which is probably one of their best female pieces
ever. Yeah,
really, definitely. Really nice. It's really super nice.
Jenny wants me to buy it, but I keep my Sideshow one. Thanks.
Yeah. And then you got the XM White Magneto, which I have coming.
Yeah, this paint up looks fucking nuts.
It does. This piece again. I ordered this before I saw it painted. I ordered I saw the unpainted prototype.
How they've done that as well with the bullets and the magazine, the gun barrels and everything else. That looks fucking brilliant as well now.
Yeah, I like it.
Tank breaking up, really nice.
Again, I ordered it.
You know what's interesting about this that you never think about, but when you get this into your display, because it's a white, it's going to fucking pop so badly. You have no idea. It's like really strange thing. But when you get it like in a piece that's white, because I don't have any, the same with me. So I'm going to get in the XM Moon Knight. Because I think the colours are it's going to look like it's glowing in this room. Because it's not blue and black and gold, and it's like the white is going to grab your attention. And this, I think the portraits look mad and all. Really impressive. You
were going really green all of a sudden.
Was I?
All your pieces were green, weren't they?
Yeah, fuck yeah, they really were.
But I mean,
maybe
I've got this coming, and I mean, as long as I don't put it in a white cabinet, I should be all right.
Yeah, it's going to be invisible.
Camouflage. You just see that floating ball. And then this is the Extreme Sculptures. Extreme Sculptures Silver Surfer.
I love
the In Thy Name, Michael Turner art.
Right then, watch the chair. Oh, there you go.
What are you doing?
Nah, the dog's dinner time for everybody. Right. Dog's eating now. So
these are the last pictures, actually.
I really like the back of that though as well. Yeah, that looks so nice.
I don't like this. I don't know what that is.
What?
That.
What are you fucking surfing?
In the middle of the surfboard under his foot.
It's his reflection off the board.
That is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's like the it's like body.
It looked like a fucking dirty scratch.
It does look like a line, but I don't think it is. I think it's his reflection. Because if you look at it, there's like some form of light on it. I think it's his reflection from his heel or something crossed there. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
Okay.
I really like that. I like that a lot. It's
like
funny because it looks like 3 different pieces from every pose.
Yeah.
The first one with the board underneath him doesn't look anything like the next one. That looks like a completely different piece to the other one of its front.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
That's a fantastic piece. Really, really nice piece. Looks good. All right. What we'll do then is, George has to go to eat, so I actually need to eat as well. So
what time is it now?
It's 7 o'clock.
What time did we start?
I don't know. What time did we were meant to start at 4.
It was about 20 past. It's like 3 hours. We're meant to stop this 3-hour shit. It's meant to be a 90-minute show. No wonder Facebook crashed because it was like, yeah, you're going on for fucking far too long.
It did. It crashed, and basically we're gonna have people going, "Oh, what happened? Where are you guys? Come on, come back." Again, I mean, if you want to see the full show, you're gonna have to go on to YouTube. Actually, well, people are on YouTube now watching it. So I mean, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the support and everything else. And yeah,
we will see you next week, Thursday.
We'll see you next week. Got a few videos to post, so we got the Collector Verse Awards. The one we got the videos for those. So there's 3 of those to come, and I got a room tour that I did in the Philippines. The sound is a bit shit, but I'll post that anyway.
Put a shit tune in it.
Sorry?
Put a shit tune in the background.
Now the guy's talking. And then also I'm going to sit down and probably try and edit something. I might try and edit 2099 or something later.
Good lad. All right,
guys. Thanks for watching.
Love you, Olivia. See you soon. Peace.
Adios. All right.